sound right, boy.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
It is standing room only tonight in the BENXT Dome as you are looking live at 12.3 trillion of the BENXT faithful, all packing into the arena in anticipation of this weekend's BENXT Backslap. Good evening, my name is Ben Potter alongside Danny DeVito and Barbara Piss. Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Present and accounted for. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you've had a fantastic day. The sun and the heat has largely gone. Praise whatever deity it is that you choose. I am no longer dying in this chair. Hooray.
Ben, my dude. How are you? How was your day? It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation BENXT time. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Stephen, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. I have had a good day. It's been very busy. This day is flown. After I finished the Worst Games Ever stream with Peter earlier, I was very quickly onto something else, and then I've just wolfed down some dinner. Didn't have lunch today, didn't have time for lunch today. And here we are. It's wrestling time before we even know it. It's time for the wrestling once more. Of course, last week it was my birthday. Thank you to everybody who came along and made that so special. It was an awful lot of fun, and we were paving the groundwork towards our very first premium live event, or indeed pay-per-view, of BENXT Season 2, that being Backslap. We are just one show away. We have the main event of BENXT to come, and also Pip Down. We've got to get through a Pip Down, and then we're officially at big show time. Exciting stuff. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Lots of people saying that it's still too hot or very hot where you are. It's warm here, but the difference between today and yesterday is humongous. I can't even put it into words. Maybe if I had the numbers, I could tell you. I don't know what degrees it is right now. Let's find out. I'll tell you. It's 13 degrees. Thank you very much. I will take that. I mean, it is still warm upstairs in the house. The heat rises, and it has been, the sun's been coming in all day, but still, that's a lot colder than yesterday, and I'm personally thrilled about it. Tired Author Dan, thank you so much for the resub. 13 months. Hey friends, happy 13 months. Time for BENXT. Hope Pippa and the Drinks Fairy are well. They are well, thank you. Pippa has had her meat slop, and I believe she is lounging outside somewhere. She might come and say hello. She might come and say hi. Well, really, it's still 24 here, and I'm thankful enough for that. Maybe we're just very lucky. We haven't even had a thunderstorm. I know some of you have. We haven't even had that yet. Hopefully we get it at some point. It's still 18 degrees up here with 76 humidity. Warmer in Scotland than Newcastle. That doesn't seem right. Share some, but also don't actually, because I've had enough. I don't want any more. P47 Mulf, 95 stream streak. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There was another streak as well that I've missed.
Genuinely appreciate you so much, my dude. Confus 178 dic saluto.
Thin ice, Stephen. No more lies from you, okay? But seriously, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment. I do. We had a... Did we have a stream streak? Yeah, I see there's one from Simon the Yorkshireman, 3 stream streak. Thank you, Simon. There was another one somewhere. I've lost it. It was right at the start. I believe it was Sapphire. So Sapphire, if you're watching, thank you for the stream streak. Sorry I missed it. I think it was right when I went live. Noah the Boa, also thank you for the resub. 12 whole months. Happy sad anniversary. A year ago I wasn't doing very well, but the one thing that would always keep me going was Cultaholic, and of course your wonderful streams. Wrestling, Gamble, Goodness, and WGE. You are a great, beautiful person, and the world is so lucky to have you. Thank you very much. That's really kind. Also, I got 2K26 for a bit of a discount. Haven't played it yet. How are rating in? How am I rating it? All the best to you, chat, and Pippa. Thank you, Noah the Boa. Thank you. Bubble in my throat. Thank you for sharing that. I hope you're doing a little bit better a year on from the sad times. 2K26. I mean, it's definitely another WWE 2K game. They've added some cool stuff. They've also added some stuff I don't like so much. But if you're a wrestling fan, you'll find plenty to enjoy, I'm sure. Okay, I think it's time to get started, everybody. I hope you've brought your BENXT bucks as we descend back into the wrestle mines. We had heat, thunder, more heat yesterday. It was hail last week. Good lord. That's too many weathers, quite frankly. Too many weathers. Right, we have our main event here. Now, one thing that I did enjoy very much last week on Birthday BENXT was the incredible suggestions for new factions, including the Pusos and Toilet Nightingale and so on. Now, I have not had a moment to even entertain creating those. I'm sure I might get round to it at some point. For now, we're gonna stay the course with who we have, but I've saved all of those suggestions, and I can come back to them at any time. So hopefully they will join the roster eventually, but there's no rush. I'm not forging ahead. Diarrhea Ripley, incredible. See, we're just going to do it again. We're just going to go in circles. I could remind you of them just to prove that I've got them written down. Let's see. The Beautiful Peepo, that's Diarrhea Ripley, Chris Scatlander, Boggy Lashley, and Toilet Nightingale. And there's the Poo line, which is Roman Staines, the Pusos, Jacob Fapu, and Solo Sapupa. I've written them all down, okay? We'll get there, maybe, eventually. How is Great North Run training going, Ben? I did the Edinburgh Marathon this Sunday, and it was a hot one. Bloody hell, a marathon in this heat. Well, congratulations. I assume it went well enough. You finished it. You're here to tell the tale. Training is sort of non-existent as of right now because my treadmill broke. Can I run outside? Yeah, of course I can. But it's fine. It's going fine. It's a half marathon. How hard could it be? No, but seriously, it's going okay. Things will be okay. Right. Oh my god. There's more fantastic suggestions there. I see them. I don't want to get stuck in this cycle again where people just post the most amazing puns in chat and I get distracted for half an hour. Because that's definitely what happened last week. So we'll forge ahead with our main event of BENXT, where our women's champion, Emma the Bear, is seemingly going to cut a promo, and the championship is on the line. We do not know who's going to be making an appearance here, so the first prediction of the evening, I'm assuming, will have to be set once we actually get into the match. So fingers on buzzers, everybody. Get prepared. And speaking of which, welcome into the mods as well. Thank you for being here on the ones and twos with the predictions this evening. Louis J. Weber, 7 stream streak. Thank you so much. A 7 Steam stake. That's right. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. Let's continue the show. Emma the Bear, the women's champion. Can we predict on Emma or question mark? Can we gamble on who it is? My guess is Jesus. Big news. Jesus is joining the roster. Emma the Bear is due out to the ring any moment. And I understand that she's got something on her mind. Let's find out what.
The following is an open challenge.
It's an open challenge.
For the NXT Women's Championship.
Wow. Brave of Emma, confident of Emma, to host an open challenge here. Is this the challenger or the champion? I don't know. No, it's okay, it's the champion, that's fine. Here she comes. Emma the Bear making her entrance as BENXT Women's Champion in the main event here. But could this be the last time we see Emma with that championship around her waist? She's gambling an awful lot here tonight by putting it up to fate. And if I have a look here, let's see. Emma the Bear's definitely held some championships before. She is a one-time women's champion. Of course, you can see her there now. 2 times wide champion and a 3 times Aldi Red Thunder champion. Not to be sniffed at, not to be taken lightly, is our BENXT Women's Champion. So let's find out who on earth has answered this challenge. Sage words there from Emma the Bear. And who's going to answer the call? Who could it be? Oh, it's a member of the Undisputed Era. It's Piss Stratus has answered the open call. Well, this is interesting. Not who I expected at all. But Piss Stratus of the Undisputed Era has answered the open challenge. And she gets, I believe, her first ever World Championship match here tonight against Emma the Bear. Imagine if she could dethrone the Bear here tonight. Emma riding a wave of momentum. Piss Stratus, I don't believe, is riding much of anything. But regardless, the championship is on the line. And Emma the Bear steps into unfamiliar territory here tonight against Piss Stratus.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada,
Pierce Stevens, good enough. Don't know why we're panning all the way up there. Pan a bit further down. She's barely in frame. The camera operators are doing their job well. Can we check inside the production truck? I think there may have been a gas leak. Something has happened inside the production truck. The camera angles are bad. Okay. Yeah, let's get a good look at that. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Championship held aloft. Fantastic. And now what? And now we've got another fade to black. Okay, and now that... Good. Okay, the game is slowly catching up with itself. Emma is ready, finally, I think. Piss Stratus. Camera actually aiming at her. Impressive. And we are underway. Oh, and that leaping bicycle... Not even a bicycle kick. What would you call that? The sort of a... Not even a thrust kick. What is that? A pump kick? I don't know. It might be a pump kick. But immediately, Piss Stratus takes down the women's champion. Emma the Bear able to escape that submission hold. They have been in that truck for almost a week now, to be fair. They have. They have. And look at that. The big paws of Emma the Bear clobbering Piss Stratus. And Emma the Bear going to the top rope. We don't often see this. What's she doing? Massive splash. I think Piss Stratus's head just flew off into the third row. And it started strongly for Piss Stratus, but Emma... Oh no, counter. Again, this happens every time. Counter for counter, these two going. Who grabbed a hold first? It was the champion. Counter from Piss Stratus. Dropkick. Takes down Emma the Bear. Emma will pick herself back up, get back into the ring. Hello, Mr. Black. How are you? Big chop from Piss Stratus. And Piss Stratus turned around. Counter from Emma. Emma grabs a hold. Ducks behind. Piss Stratus with the counter. It's rare to see a member of the Undisputed Era out here without some of their family members in tow. Forearms to the spine. Tonight, Piss Stratus going it alone. No Seth Pissin Rollins. No Will Piss Spray. Certainly no Pistian Cage or Piss Jericho. Oh, and raking at the back of Emma the Bear. And Piss Stratus sends the champion tumbling over the top rope and is starting to feel a bit of confidence here. Piss Stratus closing in on a signature, that blue bar slowly filling up. Emma the Bear down and out on the outside, and it's Piss Stratus now who might be throwing caution to the wind. She's at the top rope. Emma, groggy, and oh no, that's a bad fall. Emma able to sidestep that with ease, and then Piss Stratus immediately sidesteps it again, catches the champion in the snout with that big pump kick. That's what I've decided to call it. It's a pump kick, maybe. I don't know. Who got Emma in the divorce? I'm actually not sure, you know. That period was so blurry, and we did our best to divide some of the stuff that was left over in the office. There's a good chance she's in a box in my loft, but I don't know for sure. The pause, the educated pause of the champion, making Pistratus pay up to a count of 5. We need to get this thing back in the ring. Bulldog! Oh, and I believe the champion is busted open. That was Pistratus' signature. And Pistratus now has a finisher, and if she can get Emma the Bear into the ring and hit that, we might have a new champion. 7 count, and Emma slowly makes her way back in. The count reset, and out she goes again. She surely can't be thinking of some springboard offense here, can she? Oh my god, the bear can fly. Huge springboard crossbody. Crumples the challenger, but a kick out at 1. And Emma the Bear now has her signature. And Pistratus best be very careful indeed. Oh, and a pump kick of her own. Emma the Bear, near enough, took the head clean off the shoulders of Pistratus. Dragging her into position, might be looking to go for a cover here, but no. Pistratus ducks out of the way. Double axe handle from the champion, drops her back down again, though. Both challenger and champion have a finisher. Whoever pulls the trigger first will be the champion. Counter from Pistratus. Big right hand, big right paw, sorry. Oh, and up goes Pistratus, and down she goes. The hibernation, she got absolutely all of it. Into the cover goes the champ. Thank you for coming, Pistratus. Emma the Bee, successful in retaining her championship tonight in impressive fashion. I don't think we've ever had an open challenge like that before, and it was cool to see. Oh, but Emma the Bear just too big, too strong, too hungry for Pistratus to overcome here. Everybody knows that's big Emma B. Absolutely. Absolutely. Emma B is in the Spice Girls, right? There you go. Music. I gotcha.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Emma the Bear.
Emma the Bear culminates this edition of BENXT. Still your BENXT Women's Champion. And that means, my friends, that will be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And I'll see you on Monday for more Pokemon. Psych! That's a lie. I've lied to you. You believed me, didn't you? You fully believed me. You fully believed me. Even seeing me for Pokemon next, that's a lie too. Because I'm actually going to be streaming tomorrow morning as well. A little sneaky additional stream. 11 a.m. There's a new card pack, you see, in Pokemon trading card game Pocket. If you want to come hang out for like half an hour, I'm going to be opening some packs tomorrow morning. So come chill, just for a little bit. Last time I said it was half an hour, it went on for like an hour. So it could be an hour. It might be 10 minutes. I don't know. I'm getting a bit emotional about it, though. The show continues now. We need to see what the computer serves us up on a silver platter for this edition of Pip Down. Here we go. Hello, Jacob. How are you? All tonight's matches are finished. Would you like to proceed to the next event? I would. My whole room just flipped upside down. See, I warned you. Dangerous. Dangerous lies being told. Okay. Off. What am I trying to say? Pip Down, off with a corker here. Billy Ray Walrus goes one-on-one with Danny DeVito. Oh no. Piss Jericho and Gollum. Oh, go one-on-one. Tom Campbell and the Winkler clash. Mona Wanks and Fanny. Wanks versus Fanny. An all-time matchup. And in the main event, Barb Pistot here defends her championship against Jill Sandwich. It's another one of those, it says promo, but clearly it's a championship match. And now we get to see the emote there, #1 Fanny fan. We're going to have to cut someone though. Who do we cut? We can't cut Wanks and Fanny. We can't cut the main event. Tom Campbell and the Winkler? That's going to be dynamite. Piss Jericho and Gollum? I want to see it as much as I don't. Jericho versus Gollum, that's happening tonight on Dynamite too. Take your word for it. Scott, welcome in. Billy Ray Walrus versus DeVito. Lots of people saying cut Gollum. This is surprising. I feel like there'd be a vocal Gollum contingent. There usually is. So, right, we'll get rid of Gollum. We need to spin the wheel and do our weekly tables match. Can never bloody find these things. Here we go for the Lidl Kongstrong Championship. Cut that little freak. Ugh. Damn, just got home from work and I missed a prediction. Gollum has this. Hey, Gollum could be called forth by the wheel. We don't know, right? We do not know. What I also don't know is who the champion is because it's been a week and I always forget. It's not Dave. Oh, it's Jake Conway. Jake Conway retained, didn't he? Jake Conway into his 3rd week as champion. Relatively unheard of here in the Lidl Kongstrong division. But let's wheel it up. Wheel that wheel. I'm going to do it. Let's wheel that wheel, baby. Here we go. First challenger is Daronk. There we go. Next challenger is... Swear to God, if it's Gollum. Oh! Mocking me. I hope she doesn't bring any of those bloody presents with her. It's BB Blocksberg. Challenger number 4. Danny DeVito is already in a match. We spin again. Oh, the Eggs Budden. Hi, gang. We played a blast game earlier on the Worst Games Ever stream. It was infuriating. The VOD is now live, but don't watch it yet. Watch this first. It'll still be there. BB special should be present 97. Don't like it, but you're right. I don't like it, but you're right. Final entrant is... Stop it. Stop it. What's worse than 2 BB Blocksbergs? 96 of them. Bonquit is the final entrant. Let's get Bonquit in here. There she is. 2 attires. I don't know why. Is it because I based her on Dawn? Did I download Dawn from Community Creations and then just edit Dawn? Yes, I did. Does that look like Dawn? Yeah, I think she might. Let's ignore that the second attire exists and go with that one. That's Bonquit, and that's always been Bonquit, and that's fine. The Queen of Bonk style. Jake Conway, Lidl Kongstrong champion, will defend his title tonight against Daronk, BB Blocksberg, Eggs Budden, and Bonquit. Save that match. And now we start the show. We're opening things with 2 World Championship contenders. Billy Ray Walrus and Daniel DeVito. Hello, BTJ. How are you? Speaking of Dynamite Ben, did you see any of Double or Nothing? Because holy sweet fuck, what an incredible show. I've seen some GIFs, but that's about it. Haven't had a chance to catch any myself, but I heard it was good. I heard it was good stuff. Right. You guys ready? I hope so. Because it's time to go. Slowly loading. I went to school with Holly Sweetfuck. That's an unfortunate last name. And also pretty cool. We're in Stuttgart, Germany. Lord Brotovich, you're from there. Germany, Lord Brotovich, look! Doesn't it look like Germany?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 326 pounds, Billy Ray Walters.
Billy? Wrong part of Germany. No. Germany is good enough for me. If it's in Germany, you're from there. Whoa! Plushy Labs, thank you so much. That's really kind. I did good, so now I can do a donate. Make sure you stock up on bamboo for when you get your panda. Thank you very much, Plushy Labs, donating to WWF. Oh, thank you. That's really, really kind. And you'll have to tell us all about your trade show over the weekend. I know you said it was going well, so I hope it went well. I can't even skip now. Where are we? We've got to wait for Danny to come out. Here we go. Thank you very much, Jennykin. Jesus, you give him a heart attack. Don't be setting off pyro.
At 176 pounds, Trash Man.
The Trash Man has held precisely one championship, I believe. And that would be the Little Kong Strong Championship. My spreadsheet says he's a former Pit Down men's champion, but I don't think that's true. There have only been like 4 of those, and I think I remember all of them. Billy Ray Walrus, on the other hand, 2-time Aldi Red Thunder champion, 1-time BENXT men's champion. Both of them find themselves now in the Pit Down men's championship division. A win here would mean big things for their placement. And as the referee signals for the bell, rather, we get this matchup underway. Underway. And back home now, it was excellent. Beat my sales record and now I'm available to do the thickening. Well, lovely to have you back. Congratulations. I'm really happy to hear it went well for you. Billy Ray Walrus, gets him up there eventually. Looked like there was a bit of trouble, but Danny DeVito perhaps had a little too long to scout it. And neck breaker from DeVito. And Billy Ray Walters is down. The diminutive DeVito taking it to the big purple love machine, that being Billy Ray Walrus, of course. Trading blows now, these two are in the centre of the ring. Big right hand from DeVito and a slap. Talking of the thickening, I hope we see Shauna make her debut this week. I mean, I'm really hoping that too, because I named the stream and the thumbnail after her. So I might be over-promising and under-delivering on the Shauna. Big right hand from DeVito and a chop, backing Billy Ray almost all the way into the corner, but a real loaded right hand from... He was climbing right up on top of DeVito there. Billy Ray Walrus kicks out. Oh, sorry, DeVito kicks out of that pin attempt from Billy Ray Walrus. Drops the elbow, the point of the elbow across the face of DeVito. And DeVito with the kip up, but unfortunately it counted for nothing as Billy Ray Walrus managed to catch him coming off the rope there. And Walrus, catches DeVito with a knee, bouncing back off those ropes. Down come the right hands, and I believe DeVito's been busted open. The blood is flowing. Oh, but he managed to get out of the way of that. There's nothing like seeing your own blood to motivate you to do good wrestling. And you can put that on a tea towel. Speaking of tea towels, I think Danny might need one. The blood is on his forehead there. Wipe that up, son. You're a proper mess. DeVito. Oh, counter from Billy Ray. The third one will seal the deal. Billy Ray Walrus walking Danny DeVito. He's not sure where, taking a little break. No, he lets him go. Decides to go for a grapple instead. Hoists him up onto his shoulder. DeVito manages to escape and cuts down Billy Ray Walrus at the ankle. Daniel DeVito is closing in on a signature. Billy Ray Walrus, you can see in the bottom left-hand corner if your screen already has one. The bar glowing blue. And Billy Ray is lifted back to his feet, sent into the corner by Danny DeVito, and Danny counter from Billy Ray. Billy Ray Walrus has him up on his shoulder. Oh, and there's that move they love to do. Up on the middle rope, and Billy Ray signalling for something that's probably, involves being purple, and he's done it. He's more pink, isn't he, really? He's pink. I don't know why I'm calling him purple. Anyway, elbow comes down. DeVito sent into the ropes. Oh, and they collide in the middle. That's a bit sloppy. And they lock up onto the shoulders of Billy Ray. Danny DeVito escapes. Manages to drop him. Since you won't be here, can we get a full Jeff? You absolutely can get a full Jeff. I don't know if I... Oh, the frog splash! Danny DeVito went for broke and Billy Ray managed to counter. And a clothesline drops DeVito. That was very timely. That was Danny DeVito's signature there, and Billy Ray Walrus countered it. Billy Ray up to the top rope. No, Billy Ray misses with his signature. Trying to drop the fist from the top rope. Danny DeVito sends Billy into the corner. These two reversing each other's biggest moves. Danny forced down to a knee. But starts to power out. I was talking with Peter earlier. He's going to check his calendar, but if he finds a way to stream reactions to Summer Games Fest next week, I'm going to try and join him on his stream. I might not be on camera, but I will certainly try to be there on voice chat. So no promises, but if we can make it happen, we will do our best. Danny DeVito, several clotheslines And then a big splash in the corner. Off the ropes. Oh my God, he's teleporting around all over the place. He leaps, he takes down Billy Ray, and a kip up from Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito now signature in tow into the cover. Is this going to do it here? No, Billy's still alive. Still alive. Oh, and Danny DeVito looking for his signature, but Billy countered it. Neither one of these men has been able to hit their big moves yet. It has been countered every single time. Billy to the top rope. Danny DeVito stumbles back to his feet as Billy diving shoulder tackle. A rather diving clothesline. Danny DeVito playing possum. Big chop from DeVito. Billy Ray Walrus has a signature and a finisher. Danny DeVito is closing in on a finisher, but not that close, and Billy Ray Walrus just dumps him to the outside. I made a promise. Here's to hoping that Peter and I can find a way to do some kind of reaction, albeit not in the traditional sense, next Friday for Summer Game Fest. And you should all go follow at Tiny Peter Plays, because if we do it, that's where it will be. Oh, look at that. Moonsault off the apron onto Billy Ray Walrus, and I believe Billy actually removed a turnbuckle pad inside the ring. Yeah, in the top right you can see that red ring buckle has been exposed. Anyone who's sent into that is going to have a bad time. Danny to the top rope. Could he be going for his frog splash again? No, he misses it. That was more of just a regular splash, but Billy Ray is waiting. And I don't know what it's going to take for him to win this thing, presumably hitting his big move, and I don't know why it's taking him quite so long. Sends DeVito down. Billy Ray, middle rope. He's going to drop that fist. He got it that time. I think it was a bad angle. That was his signature maneuver. And now, Billy maybe closing in. Could be looking for the lot better parent. Has him. Swings him from side to side like a baby, and there it is. The lot better parent, and surely that's going to do it for us here in this incredible opening encounter between... No! The production truck even started playing his song. That was so close to 3. So close to 3, but Billy is waiting. He's not leaving it to chance. He's going for a second lot better parent. And Danny DeVito surely is done now. That move was hit so quickly after the last one that maybe there was a bit of a miscommunication there between these two. Maybe Danny wasn't meant to kick out the last one. Either way, Billy able to connect with the second lot better parent, and unfortunately for Danny DeVito, it's just not his night. And here's where Danny was sort of teleporting around the ring. Very impressive from Danny DeVito. But Billy came with a mission, and he saw it complete. Big win for Billy Ray Walrus in the championship picture. Now, it's time for a tables match, don't you think? Yes, I do think. Jake Conway defends his Little Kong Strong Championship against Duronk, BB Blocksberg, Eggs Budden, and Bonquit in a tables match. Sounds like some of the predictions are going well for you, and others not so good. Others not so good. Dun, 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 dun. Give me 1 second, my friends. I just need to double check something. Predictions will be underway in just a second. Okay, let's get this thing started. Jake Conway defends his championship against Duronk, BB Blocksberg, Eggs Budden, and Bonquit in a tables match. And that match is now. Predictions underway. Get stuck in. Do it.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way
That's the one. The Splat title. And we're going to start here with the champion. That being Jake Conway, who presumably the entire time he's out here is just thinking about having sex with his clothes on, which is normal. And that's fine if you want to do that. Only championship to his name is this current reign as the Little Kong Strong champion. Way he surveys the audience and slowly, Terminator style, makes his way down to the ring. And here she comes. It's Durong, one half of Las Pokehemanas, former Pit Down Tag Team Champion.
Representing
The Monsters. This would be Durong's first singles title if she was successful here tonight. Difficult match to win though. Very difficult match to win. And now it's time for the worst person ever, I have decided, in light of last week's events. And that is, of course, D-Generation Hex herself, BB Blocksberg, representing BB and Tina. She made us hunt for all 96 presents last week. That's right, she did. She's a former BENXT Tag Team Champion. And much like Durong, looking to escape the umbrella, perhaps the classification of just being a tag wrestler by winning singles gold here tonight. The iconic duo, my ass. Get out of my sight, BB. I never want to see you again. A little bit of trauma there, potentially. I'll work on it for next week. I might think about it, maybe at least. And here comes the Eggs Budden. The Eggs Budden has held this championship before. A win tonight would, of course, logically, numerically, make the Eggs Budden a two-time Little Kong Strong champion. Luchador. Can BB have 96 on the back of her jacket? Yes. I've made a note. Stream, the patch notes are in. BENXT Season 2 patch notes are in. There we are, I've got it. We're doing it. Here's the Eggs Budden looking to capture a second Little Kong Strong championship. And that means there's just one person remaining to enter this titanic tussle. And that is, of course, Bonkway. What? Sorry, I'm hearing it's Bonkwit, apparently. Here she comes.
And from Yokohama, Japan,
Close enough. Trialing Badger, thank you for these. Prediction votes: Jake Conway, 32%, Durong, 12%, BB Blocksberg, 24%, Eggs Budden, 7%, Bonkwit, 25%, Presents, 96%. Thank you very much. That's helpful. Appreciate it. Oh dear. Okay. We're here and we're ready to get started. Bonkwit has arrived. Let's get this tables match underway. Please mind the splat. Good. There we go. Excellent. And here we go. Of course, the goal here is to put one of your opponents through a table. If you do that, Jake Conway just sits full arse down in the middle of the ring. Then you will become the Little Kong Strong champion. Or if you are Jake Conway, you will enter your 4th week of being the champion. T-bone suplex from Durong. And a scoop slam from the Eggs Budden there. And Durong turns her attention to Eggs Budden. Alabama slam. Almost a... what do you call that? Spine buster as well. And Jake Conway clatters into the back of Bonkway. collapsing her to the ground. And side Russian leg sweep from the champion to Eggsbutton. Duronk stomping on Bonquet. This could be one of these really short tables matches, or it could go on forever. As Jake Conway slides the table into the ring. And it's the Eggsbutton who manages to pick it up first, which is all looking a bit weird. Oh, he clobbers BB with it. BB is, of course, a member of the Brot Means Bread German faction. I believe it's either her or Tina. One of them. Up on the top rope is the champ, and it looks like Eggsbutton is going to go for some big offense here. Deal a bit of damage to Jake Conway. He has him up. Oh my goodness me, top rope Hurricane Rana from the Eggsbutton. And Jake Conway is down. He's going to have to roll outside and have a bit of a breather. Duronk prevents the Eggsbutton from setting up the table. It's BB. Tina is just there sometimes. I see. Okay. I understand. Gut wrench suplex from Duronk, showcasing some of her power. For those of you who are Lucha Underground fans, all 6 of you, Duronk reminds me a little bit of the monster Matanza Cueto. Feel free to disagree. Springboard, weird physics there, but Eggsbutton did manage to find his target. Oh, and look at that. From Duronk. And that, we just had a little bit of slapping there, a little bit of meaty slapping for no reason. This table will eventually be set up. Anytime anybody picks it up, they have it taken out of their hands for whatever reason. Big chop from the Eggsbutton. Oh, hammerlock suplex there. Impressive technique from the Eggsbutton. As Jake Conway is back into affairs now, and Bonquet with the counter. Takes down Conway. In the background you see Duronk. Oh, Duronk, that was a good camera angle change. Sends Eggsbutton flying across the ring. Is Judas there for Dario Cueto? Possibly, yeah. Entirely possible. Still no tables set up as Jake Conway eats a dropkick from BB. And Duronk. Oh no, rolls right through does Eggsbutton, and BB is looking for something in the centre of the ring. Jake Conway getting back to his feet. Double axe handle countered by Conway. Close up on Eggsbutton, sliding back into the ring. That's what we needed to see. It's Bonquet who finally sets up the finally sets up the table. Jake Conway interferes again. Oh my goodness me. A DDT just impaling Duronk face first on that ring apron. Eggsbutton picks up a table. And BB says no. I think Duronk has recognised that that table is cursed, and so she slides a brand new one in there instead. Tables fallen all over the shop, and that table will slowly slide out of the ring. As Duronk is interrupted again, this time setting up a table. My God. When will it end? Duronk. Look at the power. The deadlift German suplex with the release to Bonquet. It's a good thing she didn't do that to BB. That would be very rude considering she is a German from Germany. And what is going on? The table physics have gone mental. I don't even know where it's disappeared to. Oh, there it is. It stood vertically upright. Okay, the Eggsbutton has a table again. It is set up. Praise the Lord. Is someone going to go through it? That's the question. People are just throwing tables around like crazy. Oh no! Jesus, the sit out pile driver. Jake Conway might be out of this match for good. And really the action is happening in the ring. There is a table set up. Bonquet has Eggsbutton next to it. She sent him to the wrong part of the ring. Duronk now makes her way back in. Surely someone's going to notice that this table is here. Oh! And it might be Bonquet's time. It might be Bonquet's time. Is Bonquet going to win her first championship? I don't know. Oh, the Eggsbutton slipping out. Oh, it really looked like Eggsbutton had it. Oh, no, Bonquet, sorry. It really looked like Bonquet had it. Step up Enziguri takes down Bonquet. I'm desperately trying to see what's happening in the ring. Apparently, Duronk is the star of the show. That's all the close-ups that we are getting here. And Duronk takes out the champion for good measure. Something else is happening in the ring. Bonquet may be doing something. Yes, but not quite through the table. Not quite through. And Bonquet twerking, I believe. good enough, you know? It has stunned the X button at least. And Duronk running in circles. Maybe BONQUIT going to go for a second try here. Can she finally get the X button through? Nobody else is paying attention. BONQUIT's done it! We have a new little Kong Strong champion and her name is BONQUIT. Oh, sorry, BONQUIT. Or is it BONQUIT? It might be BONQUIT. Quite frankly, she was the only person in this match that showed any initiative to put someone through a table. And the BONQUIT has become a champion. In Pip Down. There's the twerking. Brilliant. Kevin Dunn working overtime to not show the action again. Really good. Oh, and she put him through with a powerbomb as well. BONQUIT's done it. The childhood bonk has come true. And she is now your little Kong Strong champion. Now, of course, the work has just begun. She'll have to defend that title next week, and there's a good chance she's going to lose it. But for tonight, BONQUIT scores one, and she is officially a champion on this show. We move on to Mr. Thomas Campbell, going one-on-one with another member of Brock Means Bread in The Winkler. Don't know why this match is happening, but oh boy, am I excited to see it. I did see that, yeah, Steam Deck's gone up in price. That sucks. And yeah, Steam Machine's probably going to end up expensive as well. I mean, neither of those things appeal to me. I have no need for them, but that does suck though. Not good to see. Campbell, Winkler, next. Next. Campbell and Winkler is next. Here we go. Now, Tom Campbell's been embroiled in a rather bitter feud with Matthew Moraes Matix over the last few weeks since his debut. And so far, it's been very one-sided. There it is, didn't want to interrupt. It's been very one-sided. Tom Campbell 2-0 against Matthew Matix. Tonight he gets a change of pace. He gets to try out his talents against Brock Means Bread's The Winkler. Can Tom do it? Will the winning streak extend? Let's find out. It's a really good Tom. Every time I see it, I'm so impressed by it. That is not the Titantron I set for you, the Winkler. Why have you got one for Charlie Dempsey? I made one for Brock Means Bread. Why don't you have it? On the patch notes it goes.
327 pounds, the Barbarian Butcher.
Production crew just playing havoc again. With all of my hard work. One slightly delayed bit of pyro there per his contract. Predictions are live. Is it a W for the hometown hero of Germany? The Winkler, Tom Campbell, one-on-one. First time matchup this, I believe. Referee signals for the bell. We are underway. Tom Campbell grabs a headlock immediately and, oh, punches him right in the ear. Okay, cool. Good start. Very sportsmanlike of Tom Campbell. And Tom pointing at his fist. Oh my God, that one connected a little bit snug, didn't it? He's having the time of his life. He's just playing out there. Tom Campbell's just having fun. Middle row. Beautiful moonsault, but he connects with the German knees of the big German. Big right hand from the big German. And now the Winkler. Look at that tornado DDT springboard off the middle rope from the big German. The big DDT. And Tom Campbell rolls out of the way. Missed with that wild lunge. And the big German only too happy to connect with this big Oh, it looked like he was going for a fisherman suplex roll up from Tom Campbell. 1 count shifts the weight over. Tom now, and now back to the Winkler. And now back to Tom. This looks absolutely absurd. And back to the Winkler. Can they, yeah, they're doing it again. They may as well just kiss at this point or get married. One of the two, and a kick out finally. That was absurd. Lord Brotovich, I expect you to have words. Ridiculous. Tom Campbell backed up into the corner. Backing the Winkler up into the corner, I should say. Boot to the midsection. Winkler, right hand. Tom looked like he was about to duck it, but a little bit of confusion here as the Winkler backs Tom Campbell up into the other corner this time. And clean separation from those two. Very nice. Good to see it. And again, the Winkler exerting his power, forcing Tom Campbell back into the corner. And Tom, spinebuster. That is going to create some separation. And Tom, feeling it, starts these stomps here. Give me a T. Give me an O. Give me an M. Give me a Campbell. What does that spell? Tom Campbell. That's right. Leg drop over the face of the Winkler. The Winkler. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness me. The sit out. Pile driver. That is brutal. And the Winkler, we might need to get medical to check on him. That's an awful lot of weight. To come crashing down. Top rope leg drop from Tom Campbell. He really is making it look easy. Hang on a second. Could it be? No, it's not. It's actually not who I thought it would be at all. It's Chab. I don't even have his music here. It's another member of Brot Means Bread out to try and provide a distraction for the Winkler, which is going to pay off. I could have bet money that was going to be Matthew Matix trying to get a one-up on Tom Campbell. And Tom has the Winkler right where he wants him, but the Winkler counters, and the Winkler now sends Tom Campbell into the corner. Chab didn't really do an awful lot to help, but the Winkler is in control regardless. Look at that release, German. And the Winkler starting to roll here. Up to the top rope goes the Winkler. He beckons. Tom Campbell rises, stumbles to his feet. Oh, and is taken out by a gigantic flying German into the cover. Is this enough to put Tom Campbell down? Not quite. Not quite. Oh, that did not look like it connected at all, but he's a professional. The Winkler reacted as though it did. And Tom chops, punches, atomic drop, and then, oh, a splash as well. Tom Campbell has all the slick offense here. Tom diving shoulder tackle, drops the Winkler. And Tom, oh, what's he looking to do here? Oh, he misses. All of that setup, all of that fancy hand movements and gestures. And Tom cannot connect, and it's the Winkler back in control. Boot to the midsection as Tom starts to crumple in the corner. The Winkler closing in on a second signature. And, oh no, I think he didn't see Tom get back into the ring. Tom sending the Winkler into the ropes, but oh no, a roll up. Referee taking far too long to get their kick out before even the count of 1. And the Winkler has his signature. He goes up to the middle rope. Could he be looking for it here? I don't know what it's called, but we'll see what he does. Drop kick. We do know that one. Missile drop kick from the Winkler. Tom Campbell goes down. Counter. Campbell. Quick jab, and then a counter from the Winkler sends Thomas into the corner instead. The Winkler looking a little bit out on his feet. Sort of wobbling around a little groggily, and he waited actually. Oh no, the back elbow from Tom Campbell. I don't know what the Winkler was thinking there. Took far too long. And now the ball fully back in the court of Tom Campbell. Tom. Springboard. Oh, just swatted aside by the Winkler. Have I just forgotten since last week, or does it seem more broken than usual this week? I feel like it's a bit of a sort of a spin the wheel kind of situation. Sometimes we get more bugs than others. Of course, this game is updated almost weekly, so Who knows? It's like a different game every time. The Winkler punishing Tom Campbell on the outside. And Tom able to counter up to a count of 5 as the referee. Had until 10 to get back in the ring. And there goes the Winkler. And there goes the Winkler. Tom Campbell up to the top rope. Tom has neither a signature or a finisher. He just goes for a frog splash for fun. And I believe the Winkler got his knees up, given how Tom reacted to that. Brilliant camera angle showing us nothing. The Winkler scoops him up, slams him down. And the Winkler has a finisher. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's absurd. He's on the top rope. Tom Campbell is down. Oh, it's a wet nap. Someone's been studying tape from the Piss family. Well, I don't know if that's gimmick infringement, but regardless, it missed. And Tom Campbell now has the finisher, and he's calmly just climbing to the top rope and is immediately thrown off. Sorry, tossed off. Tom lifted back up by the big German. Boot to the midsection. Powerbomb position, counter from Tom. Once again, we have hit the deep water here. As Tom goes to the top rope. Oh, look at that. Picture perfect elbow. That is his finisher. The mic drop from Tom Campbell. And will that do it for us? No. Somehow, the Winkler survived. We're not worthy, is what the crowd is chanting. The Winkler back to his feet, sent into the ropes. Tom Campbell ducks under, jumps over, completely misses. And it's the Winkler who's going to duck behind. German suplex with the release. Very apropos. And can the Winkler follow it up with his signature maneuver? Let's find out. Apparently I won't like what his signature is. It's not the flippin' Jinkle Jam, is it? That would be absolutely outrageous. Scoop slam. The Winkler puts him in position and climbs over the top rope very slowly. I'm presuming only to get back in the ring again. Let's see if he does it. What a strange strategy. Got to keep him guessing. Oh no, Tom Campbell dropped toe hold. And the Winkler loses all the momentum he had. And Tom just having fun. But he took too long. Basement dropkick from the Winkler. Winkler still with the signature. Tom Campbell has a signature as well. Can the Winkler hit this signature finally? Sends Tom into the corner. It's not, is it? No, it's not. I think he's trying to do it, but his AI is getting confused, and he keeps doing a scoop slam. I think he's trying to do his signature, but he just can't work out how. Oh no, that was a costly miss. And that was Tom Campbell's signature. I don't know what that was, but he may just pull off the victory right here. No. What a clumsy exchange of signature attempts there. Tom managed to drop an elbow. And went for the cover, but didn't quite get it done. Oh! Leg drop from the middle rope. I feel like the Winkler got a concussion somewhere down the line. It's possible. No. The Winkle Wham. Very different move. Oh, I'm sorry. And Tom Campbell connects with the mic drop once again. And the Winkler surely has got to be down and out now. Tom Campbell puts down the Winkler. And surely no shenanigans will happen now. Oh, hang on! It's Matthew Matix! He rushes the ring after the match. I knew he couldn't be far away. And he's brought a kendo stick as well. Matthew Matix clearly not done with Tom Campbell. This feud far from over. Oh no, I should have skipped. Now we're going into the next match immediately. No, don't do that. I'm not ready yet. There we go. No, don't show that! This bloody game, I swear to God. Tom Campbell successful against the Winkler, but unfortunately for Tom Campbell, Matthew Moraes Matix waiting there with a kendo stick to give him a smack. Up next, we have an all-time match. This has been years in the making. Fanny Wanks. The power duo. It cannot be contained. I'm going to say all sorts of stuff unintentionally in this match, which could potentially be rather embarrassing. So buckle up, everyone. I can't believe they're giving this one away on free TV. Mona Wanks versus Melee Fanny Fan. Let's see those #1 Fanny fans. Fanny fan emotes in the chat, please. This is what it's for. Wanks, Fanny, one-on-one. Who's gonna win? In fact, this is maybe the first time we've seen Mona Wanks in like 6 months, 7 months. She never gets called forth by the wheel. There's never creative never has anything for her. And finally she's here. She's one of the roster members, one of the esteemed roster members to have a piece of music composed by Ben Cooper, and we never get to hear it. So I hope you're ready. Because it's time for our pre-main event, main event. So good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Beverly Hills, California, Little Miss BENXT.
If it had Wanks in there, that would be funny. Now, I watched Lord Brotovich design this incredible shirt on one of his streams. Big thank you to Lord Brotovich for giving Wanks. We thank you for giving Wanks. Let us all get together as a family and give Wanks. What? Yep. It's happening already. Mona Wanks has arrived. Her exile is over. But a big challenge tonight for Wanks. And here she comes. Hold those fanny signs high and proud. She's here!
From Pittsburgh,
Fanny has arrived!
Melee Fanny Fan.
I look forward to the BENXT Wanks giving pay-per-view. Well, Rock got rock bottom, didn't he? Why can't Fanny get... No, hang on. Why can't Mona Wanks get Wanks giving? Fanny is here! This song's absurd as well. I got this off the YouTube audio library. Here we go. I can't wait. Fanny and Wanks. The bell is called for. Oh no! And the referee takes a little tumble as these two just punch each other right in the side of the head. That's brutal. This is an official match. The bell did ring, but the referee is down. Are either of these two going to take advantage of that? That's the question. As Wanks, tilt-a-whirl, head scissors, takes down Fanny. There we are. Got to remember all the names. They're complicated. Announcer always gets it wrong. It's Miley Fanny Fan, not Fanny Fan. I agree. I can't get the help these days. Fanny sent into the ropes. Wanks ducks over. Ducks under. Jumps over. And a drop kick swatted aside by Fanny. And Fanny takes down Wanks. Big splash to Wanks. Fanny waits for Wanks to get back to her feet. Big uppercut to Wanks. Repeated strikes. And the open palm strikes from Fanny to Wanks. That's got to be brutal. Fanny sent into the corner. Wanks misses wildly with that right hand. And a counter from Fanny. These two should really be a team. Wanks marches Fanny over to the rope. And pushes her to the ground and, stamps right on the chest of Fanny. Fanny getting back to her feet. Wanks watching on. Wanks backing Fanny up and a big right hand from Wanks to Fanny. And Wanks now. Wow, look at Wanks go! Incredible. The athleticism of this Wanks. Wanks to the top rope. Fanny is down. Fanny is getting up. Wanks. Meteora from Wanks to Fanny. Fanny with the headbutt. Fanny counters. Fanny starting to come alive now. Big uppercut. Goes low. Big slap from Fanny. Fanny is all over Wanks. Oh my goodness me, there was some venom behind that. That made a thud. Drop kick to the shin of Wanks. Springboard and then one to to the top as well. And Fanny is starting to roll here into the cover. She quickly goes. Only a 1 count. You know, Fanny's taken a fair bit of damage so far. I'm blocking it at the moment. I'm blocking the HUD, but that's starting to be repaid now to WENXT. WENXT now has a yellow body and cross arm breaker. Devastating submission from Fanny. WENXT rolls through, right hand from WENXT to Fanny. And Fanny has her signature. And what are we doing here? Sort of a very lazy STO. Not impressed by that, but Fanny back to her feet, walks straight into a clothesline. Ugh, please stop. What a time to resub. 12 months, thank you so much. WENXT rolls through, neck breaker. That looked gnarly. And WENXT scoops up Fanny and slams Fanny down. WENXT headbutt from Fanny. And Fanny is a bit damaged now, not looking the best here. Look at that. I spoke way too soon. And she leaps straight back up. She's got a finisher. Big frog splash does not connect. WENXT gets the knees up. And WENXT counters Fanny's finisher. Oh! And into the WENXT slam. Is Mona WENXT going to win off the WENXT slam? No. Fanny escapes. And now WENXT calling for more. I don't know if Fanny can handle it. Fanny into the ropes. Oh. Dropkick finds its mark. Fanny goes down. Fanny. Slammed face first by WENXT. And Fanny straight back to her feet. Oh, look at this! The DDT from Fanny. The Fanny slam. And that was the Fanny slam DDT. And Fanny going to go for this frog splash again, and she gets it this time. There's no doubt about that. Doesn't even get her feet on the ropes because she's a consummate professional. No! WENXT kicks out. WENXT kicks out of the Fanny slam. And, the frog splash. The Fanny splash, sorry. Is this getting too crude? Please be honest. Oh, shoulder breaker from WENXT to Fanny. WENXT gesticulating wildly as she joins Fanny on the outside. Fanny. Oh, back elbow from Fanny. Catches WENXT right on the bridge of the nose. Oh no! And then that nose driven right into the corner turnbuckle post there. What do you mean crude? It's just her name. You're right. It is childish. No, you're right. It is. How else would you describe it? Fanny sends WENXT running on the outside, and you can see that Fanny is hurting in this one. She's taken an awful lot of damage from WENXT. And Fanny to the top rope, turns around to find WENXT just getting into the ring and manages to take her down. We are once again, in the very deep water in this match. Fanny is very hurt. Oh! Blockbuster from Miley Fanny Fan. Oh, but misses with that. These two are just countering back and forth. If this is the start of this feud, I can't wait to see where this ends up. Fanny sent into the corner. WENXT, forearm to the spine. WENXT again sends Fanny face first. Has her up, release German suplex from WENXT. Okay. We're missing an absolute barn burner here, Pips. Kick out. Look, Pippa. Mona WENXT is back. They're wrestling and you're not. Why aren't you wrestling, huh? Hey. What's up? Don't know. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Go on. There'll be a menace somewhere. WENXT in full control of Fanny. WENXT is feeling it. Fanny just trying to hang in there. And WENXT could be looking for the WENXT slam again. And you know Fanny would like to hit that Fanny slam DDT. Whoa, look at that! That wasn't even her finisher. Oh, referee! That is unbelievably close. I cannot believe that that was not a 3 count. Fanny goes to the top rope. Oh, and Wanks gets out of the way. Wanks sends Fanny back into the corner. Knee strike finds its mark. Fanny crumbles. And Fanny out on her feet as Wanks spins around. Look at that. Down she goes into an arm breaker here. Fanny able to roll through though, able to escape the hold. And I don't know why Fanny was taking so much time there. Wanks able to capitalise. See you later, Tide Author Dan. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely rest of your day. Oh, Fanny misses. Fanny stole the Wank Slam. Oh, was that it? Fanny stole Mona Wanks' finisher. That's what happened. Oh, very sneaky. That's a cheeky bit of manoeuvring there from Fanny. It didn't work, though. And Mona Wanks has a signature now. Oh, and she manages to grab Wanks before she's able to springboard off the rope. Big chop. And Fanny has a finisher. Fanny does have a finisher, but Wanks is unloading on Fanny. Absolutely wailing on Fanny. Wanks sends Fanny into the corner. Big chop. Big slap counter from Fanny. Fanny attempts a drop kick. It's swatted aside, and now Fanny is staggered and is at the complete mercy of Wanks. Oh! That looked brutal, but that was not a signature or a finisher. Fanny. Oh, God, just thrown out of the ring like yesterday's rubbish. And Wanks is getting hyped up, getting excited about something. Oh, no, what's she thinking? What's Wanks thinking? The Wanks has flown! The Wanks, sailing through the ropes, collides with Fanny. And what an incredible match it's been between these two. Who's going to win it? Oh, that was a signature from Wanks. The cartwheel knees across the back of the neck of Fanny. But I think she made a mistake using it on the outside, because you can't pin someone on the outside of the ring. It needs to happen in the ring. And getting Fanny back in could prove challenging. Impressive athleticism from Wanks. We're up to a count of 6 now. Yeah, hopefully it's not a count out. They have until 10. Wanks, though, is trying to get her back in. And in goes Fanny. And Wanks has a finisher. Fanny has a finisher. Wanks to the top rope. Referee will break the count now, because Wanks is back in. Oh, and a diving crossbody. Down goes Fanny. Wanks looking for the Wank Slam again. Oh no, she's going for the cross. Oh no, she's going for a crossface. A label lock. Oh no! And Wanks submits Fanny. I can't even find her music. Hang on a second. Fanny taps out to Wanks. Hello, where's my music? There we go. Wow. In the end, Fanny taps out to the submission hold of Wanks. Impressive match between these two. Everything left in the ring. But there could be only one victor. And wrenching back on the neck, Fanny had no choice but to tap out. Wanks victorious here in instant classic. Mona Wanks not squandering this opportunity after being off TV for so many months. What a match! What a bloody match! What a bloody match that was! Bloody hell! Justice for Fanny, of course. I think there were a couple of points where really it was a 3 count, but still, referee's rule of law must be respected, so we will go with that. Up next, it's main event time. It says it's a promo. I don't know how it could be. We know that Jill Sandwich will be challenging Barb Pistotier for the Pip Down Women's Championship. A big opportunity for Jill. Of course, she is the second ever and one-time former Butterfield champion. She defeated Lord Brotovich for that championship, lest we forget. And so now, it is main event time. Championship on the line. Barb Pistotier versus Jill Sandwich for the Pip Down Women's Championship. Predictions now live. Get those BENXT bucks wagered. Gillian Sandwich sounds like someone who owns horses. Yes, you're right. Owns a lot of horses, I would say. Or maybe all of them. All of the horses, possibly? We'll have to ask her. Main event. Let's get this thing going. Pistotier defends against Sandwich.
The following contest is scheduled.
Why does it say it's a promo?
and is for
I don't understand.
SmackDown
Just watch the game
Women's
break here because it doesn't know what to do with this sequence of events it's programmed for itself. Here she comes. Barb Pistotier, the Pip Down Women's Champion. First of her name. This is the only championship she's ever won. And my god, isn't she doing a fantastic job with it? Yes, she is. The bong stick in tow. Looking to defend her championship tonight, as she has done so on a number of occasions so far. This will be Jill Sandwich's first crack at a world championship, and I understand that between seasons Jill Sandwich has been working very hard in the gym, training up to almost... Oh, sorry, the champion is talking. If anyone out there would like to fight me, then why don't you just come out here and do it? Total mystery. I don't know. Who could it be? There's simply no way of knowing.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill Sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Jill Sandwich, sorry, as I was saying, has been working very hard in the gym between Season 1 and Season 2, looking to step up from the mid-card division to the World Championship division. She is now officially in the Pip Down Women's Championship division. That, of course, comes with a fairly significant boost in stats to acknowledge that position on the card. And so, I don't want to mix words here when I say that... Mince words here when I say that this Jill Sandwich is a different Jill Sandwich than we have seen before. She's very slowly making her way there, making the champion wait. And there it is, that beautiful title is on the line, adorned with Pippa's face. Pippa, who doesn't even show up to work these days, let alone wrestle for that title.
Introducing the challenger.
Ironically, we did mix words. I mixed up my words. The Sandwich, Proud Stars member, here to challenge for the title. Focused. We're doing this again, are we?
Castle upon Tyne, England, the SmackDown
Yeah.
Women's Champion, Bart Pistotier.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think it's only done this one other time today, and that was when this exact thing happened on BENXT, where there was an open challenge, and then it led into the intro. I think this is a very specific and unique sequence of events that has massively confused the game. Perhaps more confused than it was earlier. Right, we're fine. Notification from BENXT Creative. Work has now commenced on more title belts. Danji, how exciting! Danji's designs, of course, contributing immensely to these streams. A lot of the beautiful championships we have are adorned with art and reliefs that Danji has designed. And official confirmation that Dan's going to be working on some stuff for the newer belts as well. Huge news. Can't wait to see them. Thank you very much. Go check out Dan's various ventures. danjisdesigns.com and Bound by Pixels on YouTube. Thank you, Dan. Jill Sandwich hasn't even removed her hat, let alone her sandwich, as she goes to work on the Pip Down Women's Champion. And back and forth they tussle at this early juncture. I've just realised that Barb Pistotier's hair is the same colour as Jill Sandwich's fetching beret. Coordinated, maybe. Friends? Never. Pistotier. Leathering Sandwich. Hello, Pippa. I was just talking shit about you. Do you want to say hello again? No? Would just like to be in the room. That's all. Bob Pistotier slamming the head of Jill Sandwich into the canvas. Where have you gone? I've lost you. Are you coming up? Are you? No, you're thinking about it though, but she's gone. She's gone. Oh, no, she's back. Hey. Hey. What are you doing? What's that? You don't know. She has no idea. Don't go up there. That's where I store things. A convenient, portable little animal. Off you go. I've got to match the pool. I'm busy. I'm doing things. Jill Sandwich DDT to Barb Pistotier. Title on the line into the cover. Only a 1 count. Got to get up pretty early in the day to catch Barb Pistotier off guards with a DDT. Although she did do it, so she must have gotten up very early today. Barb Pistotier has her signature. Jill Sandwich closing in on hers. I know you can't see it. Just my source is trust me, bro. Nearly there. Barb Pistotier sliding out of the ring. Jill Sandwich follows. And Barb saw that coming, able to sidestep that with ease. And Barb. Counter from Jill. Leg caught by Barb. Back and forth. They tussle and they struggle. Oh, going for that standing little bit of Monica, but a counter from Jill Sandwich, and that was Barb going for a signature attempt. And so Jill Sandwich now has stolen that signature. Barb is going to have to start from scratch, and things are not looking good for the Pit Down Women's Champion. Jill Sandwich perched on the top rope, flying crossbody, and the champion is down, and dare I say it, her reign is looking like it might be in a little bit of jeopardy here. No, I shouldn't have dared to say it. Counter. Jill Sandwich looking for her signature, and this time it was Barb Pistotier's turn to counter, and so the signature stolen once more. Jill Sandwich starting from scratch. Barb Pistotier, drops the elbow perfectly within a fingertips reach of that signature, and after this, surely, look at these forearms, these brutal forearms. The referee might need to step in and separate these two. But Barb does now have a signature. And Pippa's decided to just sort of sit on the desk. What are you doing there? Just out of reach. Just out of reach. Oh, roll up by Jill Sandwich. Barb Pistotier, kick out. And Jill potentially starting to roll now. Pippa, don't go that way, please, because there's my camera's over there. Jill sends, the back elbow. And Barb busted open. The women's champion is bleeding at the hands of Jill Sandwich. And Jill trying to continue this momentum here. No. Frog splash from the middle rope meets the knees of Barb Pistotier. And now this is Barb's opportunity to go and hit this signature. I think we know what's coming, if indeed she can get it. She might be looking for the Jinkle Jam here. All of the fillings of the Jill Sandwich could be about to fly across the arena. Oh, God, there goes a tomato. A tomato just flew off into the 4th row. Please return the tomato. It's load-bearing. And she could be looking for the wet nap now. And she gets absolutely all of it. And a complete masterclass here from the Pit Down Women's Champion. Into the cover she goes. I don't know why she didn't just stay there. Is this enough for Barb Pistotier to get her attention? No. Very impressive. From Jill Sandwich, still alive in this one. I have a question regarding where is Billy Ray Walrus? Billy Ray Walrus is in my backpack in the room next door, where he is ferried like the king he is to and from wherever it is Peter and I are shooting Yogscast. Clothesline from Barb Pistotier. Jill Sandwich backed up into a corner. And a cheap shot from Barb as well. Maybe she's starting to get a little bit cross now. A little bit reckless. after Jill Sandwich kicked out of her biggest moves. And a clothesline, Jill Sandwich back to her feet. Jill does have a finisher, so Barb needs to be careful. Suplex from Barb Pistorier. Both members of this match down. Jill stunned. Barb just knackered. Absolutely knackered. Boot to the midsection. And another. A few posts saying Jeff has secured the exclusive trailer for Resi Code Veronica remake planned for end of summer release. Ooh. Now that would be a thing, wouldn't it? How lovely would it be to get back to Resi? Now, in the meantime, we are going to make do with Jill Sandwich as Barb is gesturing. Oh, took too long. Maybe going for the piss warm stunner, but took far too long. And Jill Sandwich now looking for not her finisher. Actually, this is just a Boston Crab, and Barb Pistorier able to easily escape from that one. And a counter sends Jill Sandwich across the ring. Barb is able to close the distance and pick Jill up first. Exploder suplex. Jill. Fisherman. Oh, Buster. And Barb has a signature. No, she doesn't actually. She doesn't have a signature. She's going to the top rope regardless. And Barb. Oh, countered by Jill Sandwich into that sort of power slam. And Jill Sandwich looking for her finisher potentially. Oh, caught by Barb. Oh no, Jill Sandwich just cannot get going in this match with signatures and finishers. And we could be about to see... Oh, no, counter from Jill. These two. Oh, massive right hand from Barb. Just peels her over into the cover. Is she going to win off that massive right hand? She is, actually. Just knocks her lights out with a right hand. Goodness gracious. Both of these two had a signature and a finisher. But ultimately, Barb got bored. She got fed up of playing with her food and just punched Jill right in the face. I don't think we're going to get a replay of it. But still, your Pip Down Women's Champion. It is the Big Piss Monster. Or rather, the daughter of the Big Piss Monster, Barb Pistorier, still reigns supreme here on Friday Night Pip Down. Big match. Big match. And now, very excitingly, it is time for Backslap. Now, we are going to edit a couple of matches in this. In fact, we're only going to edit one match because we need the Vidiots Championship to be defended. Ben Potter, different guy, fictional. It was his birthday last week, but he's a different guy, I swear. He won the Vidiots Championship towards the end of BENXT Season 1. And he is currently reigning as that champion. But Peter Austin, Mikey Johnson, they won their fingies on that belt too. And so that title will be defended in a triple threat at BENXT Backslap. But for the other matches, I don't know. We're just going to have to see. And we'll see right now. Show us what we got. I've not played the new James Bond game. I do not have time, sadly. I would like to eventually, but I'm in no rush. It's only going to get cheaper. That's the thing they don't tell you. It's only going to get cheaper. Okay. Backslap. Starting off with a big one. Leon Sex Kennedy defends the Monday Night Babs Men's Championship against Chris Redfield. Matthew Mattix and Tom Campbell go one-on-one. I'm going to edit that match to maybe make it a bit more violent. Whoopi Goldbat and Stink Wings go up against Dave Benson Phillips and Neil Buchanan. I feel like that one might be a contender to be swapped out. Mr. Black and Trowling Badger defend the BENXT Tag Team Championships against Connor and Lieutenant Hank Anderson. Fanny and Wanks go at it again. Lord Brotovich defends the PlayStation Nation Championship against Nathan Cake. And in the main event, Carla and Santino Marella challenge Rim Flare and Triple Flush for the Monday Night Babs Tag Team Championships inside a steel cage. Bloody hell. 3 tag matches? Are you joking? Are you insane? So we're going to sub this match. We're going to edit this match to make it more violent. We're going to edit this match to make it more violent as well, potentially. How do you guys feel about that? Let's do a little tweaking and changing, shall we? This one is going to be the Vidiots Championship match. Just a triple threat. Just a triple threat, please. Here we go. Triple threat. Go. Oh, what did I do? That's not what I meant to do at all. Edit that. I quit match. Ben, make it an I quit match, please. Let Matthew Mattix and Tom beat the ever-living hell out of one another. It could go on all year. It could go on all year. Last math standing. Okay, customized participants. Title match on. You're not in it. You're not in it. And you're not in it. Here we go. Ben Potter. Wow, he's riding a real wave of attribute momentum, isn't he? That is higher than I expected. Peter Austin. Or rather, Mikey Johnson. And Peter Austin. Where are you, Peter? There we go. Oh, I haven't set there. Oh, hang on. Peter Austin can come in his Spyro attire. That's exciting. And Ben can come in his Scyther attire. They've got different attires, everyone. Huge. What a day. Vidiots Championship on the line. Yes. Done. And we need to change this. Customize match. Hell in Excel. Last math standing calculator on a pole. I do like the idea of last man standing, but it probably will go on for a while. So how about a Hell in a Cell match? Hell in Excel? A Hell in Excel match between these two. There we go. What should Fanny and Wanks battle in? That's the question. Is Mikey's second attire just a pair of shreddies? I don't think Mikey has a second attire, but it should be. It should be shreddies. Times tables match is great. That's really good. I like it. How about an underground match? First to knockout wins. Wanks or Fanny. Underground. And I feel like maybe we should make one of these. Oh no, that tag team match is a tornado tag steel cage. That's a bit more engaging. This is a traditional one. That's fine. I feel like we've got a reasonably varied card there. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And we've got a huge match to start things off as well. Save that. Here we go. We're going to kick things off with an absolutely unbelievable scrap between these two. Leon Sex Kennedy and Chris Redfield have been battling back and forth for weeks, basically since the start of Season 2 of BENXT, over this championship. Leon is the incumbent champion. Chris, despite coming up short on a number of occasions where he's tried to cheap shot Leon, finally has his chance here tonight. And we could be crowning a brand new Monday Night Babs Men's Champion. Now, before we get there, I am going to go for a Wii. So you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to go chat with Tim, who is surprisingly absent from the card tonight, but surely he will have some thoughts on his men being in the main event, defending their titles against Santino Morel. Lol. Will the steel grasp of P-Volution on the tag divisions finally start to come unglued a little bit? We'll find out in our main event. Right. P time. I'll be back shortly. Thank you for waiting, everybody. Rip it, my dude. Just paying attention while I pour. Wouldn't want to spill any, would we? After my lethal cocktail last week of all of the energy drinks, Aldi Red Thunder, Lidl Kong Strong and Tesco KX, weirdly you can't buy individual cans of Tesco KX. They force you to buy 6. So I've still got 5 cans in the fridge. Tomorrow morning on my little bonus stream where we're opening some card packs at 11 a.m. Come hang out. Maybe, because that VOD's not going to be uploaded anywhere, we just don't tell Aldi. We just don't tell Aldi. And I have a Tesco KX on stream tomorrow. Shh, it'll be our secret. They must never know. I've had 2 Aldi Red Thunders today. I'm not sleeping anyway due to the heat, so why not? Why not? Stay up and play video games. It's the dream. Right, let's get started, my friends. Backslap. It's time. Let's do it. Predictions have been and gone. Oh god, I need to queue up my themes actually. These guys are from Monday Night Babs. Hang on. It's doing a load. It's doing a load. We've got this beautiful lightning background here that is slowly building to something, maybe. Oh, and look at this incredible arena. No! BENXT is sold out to the blood money. What are we doing in Saudi Arabia? Pretend we didn't see that. We're actually in Germany. It's okay. We're in Germany. It's Germany. Yeah? No, it's Leon first. That's absolutely thrown me off here. I can't believe BENXT would sell out like that. SMH. Very disappointing. Anyway, back to the wrestling. Here comes Leon Sex Kennedy, the Monday Night Babs men's champion, embroiled in a bitter feud with Chris Alpha Redfield. And look at all of the match sponsors. We've got the crime logo in the corner. We'll get a better look at these in a minute. Welcome to Saudi Arabia, North Dakota. That's it, exactly. It's not that one. It's a different one. Maybe. Leon is ready. And here comes Chris Alpha Redfield. I hope the Prime bottle is here and everyone tries to use it. God.
God damn it, when does it end?
Big hard man Chris Redfield is here with his big hard arms. And he's going to punch so big and so strong that Leon had better have been taking his vitamins this morning. He'd better have had his pill breakfast. Because Big Chris has arrived. I hope they kiss at the end of this match. So do I. But don't tell him that. Because it's about being strong right now. And his weird collar that's adheres to his jawline. The world's strongest jacket collar. Big Chris is here with a gold-plated opportunity at BENXT Backslap. And there is that belt. The first time Leon's had to defend this championship since winning it on the first night of Monday Night Babs. And now to the ring we have the introductions.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds.
Pilty, anyone? Not to distract from things, I haven't actually had my pills today, so... Pilty? Yeah?
And his opponent, from wherever he wants.
From wherever he wants.
At 225 pounds, the Raw Men's Champion, Leon Sexton Kennedy.
Leon! Oh, great camera angle. That's an all-timer. Every single week they find a new weird one to show us. Really good. And there is the championship, Ben. If you need more belts for, maybe for, hang on. Ben, if you need more belts, maybe for pay-per-view, Asda has their own energy drink called Charge, and Sainsbury's have Blue Bolt. I'm familiar with both. We have so many to work through. I'm just admiring these logos here. There's Benflix, Crime, Waldy, Barb Rock Cafe is excellent, very good. I believe thus concludes the incredible logos that we've got on the mat here. Oh, there's another one actually. Is that Lick It Wireless? And they've got a match tonight as well. How apropos. I'm ignoring the action. I just want to see what's on the canvas. Waldy, Barb Rock Cafe, Crime, Lick It Wireless, Wireless, and Benflix. Brilliant. Up onto the shoulders of Leon Sex Kennedy, and down goes Chris Redfield. All the big slams coming out at the start of this match. And Chris Redfield potentially about to be... Ooh, no, he rolls out of the way. He saw that coming. Leon and Chris, two senior citizens in their respective game, as Leon now raining down right and left hands to the mush of Leon Kennedy, and Chris starting to get excited. Goodness me, I think... Oh no, a collision with the referee, and that actually paid off because Chris wasn't expecting it. Oh no, hang on, Chris back in control, having a bit of a hug, a nice cuddle with Leon, and now Leon, snapmare, takes Chris over. Looks like he's tapping out, but he's not. Oh, the leverage here, his little booties are going crazy. You would have thought Chris would have training to escape from a hold like this, but apparently not. He just uses sheer power to execute a jawbreaker, and Leon staggers backwards. Powerbomb position. Leon with the counter though. These two so evenly matched, and we know that. We've seen them fight forever over the last few weeks, as someone pointed out. It just keeps going and going, and oh, sent the other way. Oh, and Chris is busted open. In fact, I think that's how Leon managed to beat Chris in that brawl the other week. It was very low key, but it did work, and as you can see, it's very effective considering Chris Redfield is now bleeding from the forehead. Oh, and look at that, dropping a forearm right to the face of the champion. Leon rolls to the outside to get some respite, and Chris says, absolutely not. Belly to belly suplex, and he stays right on him. Oh, kick to the temple, and the champion's back up. Unful Gabler, thank you so much. I'll see you in the vault. Take care of yourself. And the champion back in control now. Driving those shoes through the chest and the abdomen of Chris Redfield, but Chris with the counter. This cannot end in a count-out. Referee nearly up to a count of 5. There it is. Until 10 to get back into the ring, so let's hurry it along, boys. Let's get in there, please. Leon. Sent back in by Chris. Chris follows suit. Stamp misses. Oh! And a Shining Wizard from Leon Kennedy. And, oh, Leon has a signature. Chris has a finisher. I thought Leon might have been going for his there, but he didn't. Oh, the boulder punch! The boulder punch from Chris. Is Chris about to become the new Monday Night Babs men's champion? No. Leon Kennedy kicks out of the boulder punch. Nobody's kicked out of the boulder punch so far. And Chris, oh my God, leaps and dives, driving that forearm and point of the elbow into the face of Leon Kennedy. And Chris just needs to stay on it here. He has the champion on the back foot. No, he doesn't. Leon does have a signature, could be looking to execute it here. Ducks under, leaps over. Oh! Oh! Chris, I think, saw both of those kick attempts coming from Leon, and I believe one of those at least was Leon's signature, and Chris managed to get out of the way of both of them. Oh, but not that one! A kick so hard it could snap a spine. Leon smashing that kick into the lower back of Chris, and Chris able to kick out at 2. Chris has a finisher. Sorry, Leon has a finisher, and Chris is not looking too good here. But Chris catches it, sweeps the leg into the Boston Crab. Is Leon going to tap out to Chris Redfield? No. Big right hand from Chris, and then a rolling forearm. Drops the champion on the outside. Chris has stolen Leon's finisher. So he's got one stored up. And if he can hit another one, if he can hit another one of those boulder punches on Leon Kennedy in the middle of that ring, we're going to have a new champion. And Leon just hulked up and earned himself a finisher. This is something that they can do, apparently. Oh. And Leon takes down Chris. And stamping on Chris up to a count of 5. Referee desperately requesting that these two make their way into the ring. It looked like Chris was trying to do it, but Leon wouldn't let him. Up to a count of 7 now. We have until 10. Thank you very much, Hoodlum Amnesium. That's very kind of you to say. I'm doing my very best to commentate on what's happening. Count of 8. Both men back in the ring. Leon could be looking for a boulder punch. Top rope. Oh my goodness me. And the champion's face explodes on impact. And Chris Redfield has a signature and a finisher. When Leon counters the signature attempt, Chris counters a move attempt. Oh, and there's the boulder punch again. A second boulder punch. Can Leon Kennedy possibly kick out of a second boulder punch? Chris has played an absolute blinder into the cover. Referee is there. And the Alpha has defeated Leon Kennedy to become the new Monday Night Babs champion. And where is the belt? It hasn't even been presented to Chris.
God damn it, when does it end?
It certainly seems like the feud isn't over, at least. But Chris Redfield has defeated... Stop auto-playing! Stop! Chris Redfield has defeated and therefore dethroned Leon Sex Kennedy in this opening encounter. It was for the championship, but it decided to play an animation that said, hey, this feud isn't over yet, instead of showing Chris raising that championship above his head. It was definitely a title match. That's what it says. Go back. You've got to double check now. It's weird. Yeah, Chris Redfield, Monday Night Babs men's champion. The reign of Leon is over. In spite of Leon putting on such an incredible display over the past few weeks, seeing off attack attempts by Chris Redfield, clearly in the end, it was all too much. It was all too much for Chris. It wasn't about the belt. I love that. Chris Redfield just wanted to hurt Leon. Leon lost the belt in customs. Ben, am I on the card? Do I need to worry about losing my belt to another gluten-based wrestler? Did you not see Lord Brotovich? You are indeed in action later on. Defending your championship against Nathan Cake. Nathan Cake finally gets his shot at the gold. Lord Brotovich, can he hold on to it? He's got German Cheggers in his corner, at the very least. I've not even been drinking. Just can't even speak. So thanks for the compliments about the commentary. Can't even form words fast enough. Jesus Life, welcome in. Hope you've had a good day. Okay. As christened wonderfully in chat, and I'm going to need whoever it was of you to own up so I can credit you. It is time for this feud to reach new heights in Hell in Excel as Matthew Moraes-Matix goes one-on-one with Thomas Campbell. Tom Campbell on a 3-win streak at the moment. Can it continue? Can it continue? Predictions live. Get stuck in. BENXT Bucks, you can't take them with you. That's a lie. You can bring them with you tomorrow if you like. You can bring them with you on Monday and Tuesday and then Wednesday, of course, too. So you can bring them with you. What I'm trying to say is that you should predict irresponsibly. Have fun. Get cross when you lose. What's more fun than getting cross? Nothing. That's who. These guys are on Pip Down. I have all my music in folders now to make it easier to find them. On shows that has wrestlers from different shows, I have to open all the different folders to find them. A little bit of a boring peek behind the curtain there. Okay. Hell in Excel time. Let's do it. I didn't see I went out to get some ice cream. Ah, jealous. I hope you enjoyed your ice cream. Beautiful weather for it, I assume. It's nice and cool here. Oh, his enthusiasms. Thank you, the Firewall. Hell in Excel was enthusiasms. Brilliant. I enjoy. Matthew Moraes Matix. Matt M. Matix is here. Is his backpack doing that thing? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, it is. Look at it go. It's doing things again. Hey guys, breaking news. WWE have tried to claim 2 more of my VODs for the same reason they did last time. I'll let you know how that battle goes. I'm not going to get rid of the intro we have at the moment, but I might need to maybe stretch it, flip it, lick it, slap it, do some things to it to make it unrecognisable by the stinking robots. WWE, they're coming for everything that I have. They heard me. They heard me brag. They heard me brag about beating them. And here he comes. On one hell of a winning streak since arriving on Pip Down.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, MC Tom Campbell.
Maybe just a big red font overlay saying "Sod off, Nick Khan." Yeah, that'd do it. And I don't think it would be distracting either. So that's a watch. Now I'm fairly confident I can fool the robot. I just need to remind myself to do it, which I will do now. Make adjustments to the intro to avoid the nasty robots. I'll know what that means. Probably. We'll be fine. Tom Campbell. Ready to go in Hell in Excel. If it makes you feel better, Ben, I couldn't even use... Oh, the music's still going. If it makes you feel better, Ben, I couldn't even use WWE clips on Johnny Gargano's vlogs. There was one where I changed the audio and put... Oh, Matthew Matix with the cheap shot before the bell, and now the bell sounded. There was one where I changed the audio and put whatever overlay I could, but it still got flagged. That sucks. Leon. Big welcome to Leon. Editor for TripleJump for many years, who also edits Johnny Gargano's vlogs. There we are, which is cool as hell. So, there we are, I've said it. Welcome in, Leon, I hope you're well. Okay, back to the action. This is going to be one where I have to maybe manually control the camera. Give us a decent view. What was that chant? I wasn't really sure. Here we go. We've got a decent view of the ring now and the ads. Tom Campbell sends Matthew Matix back into the ring. And Tom has really been dominating poor Matthew of late. And Matthew finally got a bit of a lick back at the end of Tom's match on Pip Down just the other night, attacking him with a kendo stick from behind. Is that why Johnny's so depressed every week? His vlogs keep getting flagged. Maybe. Yeah. Could be it. And Tom Campbell going up to the top rope. Matthew Matix is down. Tom. Oh. There was no room for error with that leg drop. Measured to perfection. And Matthew Matix, I was going to say, has not managed to get a single move in. But he gets Tom up now. Suplex. Oh, we thought he was going to go for a second. Instead, beautifully transitions into a back body drop. Love it. And both of them are down. Matthew Matix, first to his feet. Everyone else is the problem. He is the solution, lest we forget. Matthew Matix, look at that. Gigantic. I want to call that a Uranagi. I might be wrong. That crime logo should be an official merch, Ben. It's a bit too close, and I feel like it's not even my design. I feel like the folks at Prime might not be thrilled. And Matthew Matix gets an elbow for his trouble, and Tom Campbell dives, takes him down. Counter from Matthew. Oh, spins, takes down Tom Campbell. Matthew Matix back on his feet. And a forearm from Matix, and Tom responds with an overhand chop, and a regular chop this time. And back and forth they go. Tom Campbell's got a signature. And I tell you what, even though Matthew Matix, it doesn't feel like he's gotten that much offense in, I will say Tom Campbell is really hurt. You can see he's got a red body, orange head at the moment. He's taken an absolute battering from Matix, and Matix again staying on top of Campbell. Can you imagine if Matthew Matix were to come out victorious in Hell in Excel running crossbody? Tom Campbell goes down. Tom, of course, only wrestled a couple of days ago on Pip Down, so he might still be tired. Whereas Matthew Matix has had the benefit of having a week off from wrestling. Oh, and out he goes. We're going to need to pan out here. There we go. We'll look down. Tom sends Matix into the cage. Go on. Put him through. Put him through. Keep going. I mean, we want Matthew Matix to win, but also if you could leave the cage and then climb on top of it, I would love that. That'd be great. Oh, right hand from Campbell. And a European uppercut. And Matix stumbles backwards. Oh, Tom Campbell sent ribs first into the steel steps at the top there. And it's Matix now who sends Tom stumbling along and catches up with him. Oh, counter from Tom. A counter from Matix. Oh, sent into those steps again. Good Lord, I would take some watch out for the splat merch. You liar. You stop it. Stop it. Filling my head with dreams. European uppercut from Tom. Matix. Yeah? What's up? What's up? Oh, she's gone again. Okay. Oh! That sounded significant. But no one's gone through it yet. Tom, right hand to Matix. Matthew Matix is now stunned. And another big shot from Tom Campbell. And another. And Matix basically up against the chain link fence now, but he manages to escape. I think it takes a couple of moves. Oh, and they're out. And here we go. Let's see what the dynamic camera does now. They have escaped the confines of Hell in Excel. And I have to wonder, did Matthew Matix account for this as Tom Campbell begins the slow ascent to the top of the cage? Tom is up. We are in the lights. Matix is slowly, gingerly making his way up as well. And the lights again, really good. I may have to take things into my own hands here. Here we go. I am now operating the camera. Counter from Campbell. They are so high up in the sky. Where is Tom taking Matix? In the middle. Campbell. Oh, face first on the steel. Just to give you an idea of how high they are, let's go to the commentary desk where I am. Bloody hell, they're high up. They're so high. Where's Barbara Pierce? Where's Danny DeVito? Anyway, sorry, back to the action. Tom has Matthew Matix exactly where he wants him. What could we be looking at here? Not the sit-out powerbomb. Oh, no! The sit-out, not powerbomb, the sit-out pile driver. And then he drops an elbow for good measure. And Matix, despite being in control for huge stretches of this match, unfortunately, is succumbing to the power of Campbell. Tom has him up. Sit-out powerbomb. Oh, no, the cage is starting to buckle there. You can see one more big move on that. And someone is going through it. And Matix wants to make sure it's Campbell. Matthew Matix, and down he drops. Into the cover he goes. Could this be it? Is Matix going to finally get one up on Campbell? No. Matthew Matix driving Tom Campbell. And the picture-perfect elbow. Oh, he doesn't waste any time. The picture-perfect elbow from Matthew Moraes Matix. And still no. Still no. Tom Campbell escapes again, and Tom now. Finisher in tow. Oh, and a spear. The long division, I believe that's called, from Matthew Matix. Is this going to be enough? What's it going to take? Matthew Matix has defeated Thomas Campbell, finally. I didn't quite get it for my birthday. Brilliant replay. Really good. Show us the next one.
Here is your winner.
Doesn't matter. We don't need it. The winner of Hell in Excel, and finally scoring up a victory over Tom Campbell. It's Matthew Moraes Matix. The first time he's ever hit the perfect angle elbow, and he's picked up the big win. Huge. He did hit that spear, which I have memorized correctly. I've checked my notes. It is called the long division. I know more about this real wrestler's signature moveset than I do a lot of wrestlers that I watch on television every week. I've never had the privilege of seeing Matthew Matix wrestle in real life. But he'll be thrilled with that. Huge win for Matthew Matix. Why do we have a moaning shadow heart emote? Oh my goodness. Uncultured. I'm not even going to explain it to you. It's Vidiots Championship time. Ben Potter, the current incumbent Vidiots champion, defends against Michael Johnson and Peter Austin in this traditional triple threat match that we have every single pay-per-view. It is the first one of season 2. Thank you. The cucumber. My nose suddenly got really blocked. Good enough. We roll. Okay, good. That's what the mute button is for. Clear the sinuses a little bit. Ben Potter defends his gold against Michael Johnson and Peter Austin in a triple threat. Now, get those bucks wagered, my friends. The predictions are now live. And we get to see Ben's Spyro gear, Ben's Scyther gear and Peter's Spyro gear.
The following is a triple
What show are they on?
threat match, and is
I've got it.
for the Internet's Television Championship.
Internet Television Championship. And we're going to kick things off here with the champion. Two-time Vidiots champion, one-time BENXT Tag Team champion alongside Peter Austin, also in this match. Well, he's really milking it, isn't he? He's taking bloody ages. The Vidiots champion is here.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Internet's Television Champion, Ben Potter.
Legally different Ben Potter here. Championship in tow. And let's see one of his opponents. I can't turn it up too loud, it will get copyright matched. It's happened before.
We got that doggy shit in our hat and talking sexual war. Walking round on our fours, They make me hit the floor.
And introducing the champion from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 211 pounds.
I see them almost every day. You know I stop and say, hey.
Flyboy Michael Johnson. All three men in this match are former Vidiots champions, so Mikey has held it one time, Peter one time, Ben the only two-time champion. What title entrance is this? I believe it is Damian Priest's entrance.
This one goes out to my bud Gabe. May he rest in peace. My
Oh.
heart hurt so much. I made a memorial quiche.
Memorial quiche. Michael Johnson has arrived. And only one member of the Vidiots remains. Here he is, the Spyro boy.
And introducing the
Breathe some fire, breathe some fire.
Dudley Boys from Yorkshire, England, weighing in at 195 pounds. Time is Peter Austin.
Oh, he's not going to breathe that fire, is he? I'm hoping he will, but he's not. He's not done it. Predictions, Ben Potter 44%. Legally different Ben Potter will appreciate that. Michael Johnson 19%, Peter Austin 37%. These matches move so fast that literally anybody could win. This is our first time doing a triple threat match, though, with the new AI and CPU sliders on. He's bloody done it! He did a big fire! Rad. So this match could go on forever. Who knows? One of the people at the convention I went to has a Spyro wrap on their Skoda Octavia. That's incredible. There's Peter Ben Pot. What's he called? Different guy. That's why I didn't recognize him. Mikey Johnson there. That's Peter Austin in his Spyro outfit. Ben Potter in his Scyther. That's what Ben Potter likes, isn't it? Not Spyro. In his Scyther outfit. Cool. Okay, we're all caught up now. Oh no! Peter Austin on the receiving end of a double attack from Mikey and Ben. For some reason, Mikey also got hurt. Back elbow to Ben. Peter Austin, showcasing his speed, goes straight into the cover. And Ben there to break it up. Mikey kicked out anyway. Has DP seen his Spyro entrance? No, I don't think he has, actually. I should show him. I'm sure he'd love it. I hope he loves it. Peter. The strikes connecting with Michael Johnson. Mikey Johnson, the only one of this group who has won a singles championship outside of the Vidiots title, a former wide champion. He, of course, was the wide champion through that whole tournament we had on the lead up to Walrus Mania, and I believe he came up short against Seth Pissin Rollins, who captured the championship from him at Walrus Mania 1. I don't know why, but I don't see Mikey as a tights guy. Maybe a singlet. We can get him a singlet. We could try something out. Change it up a little bit. Mikey Johnson, the only man standing tall as Peter Austin gets back to his feet. Peter with an interesting haircut, I'll say that much. It looks like, as you would expect in the front, but it's kind of a party in the back. It's very shaved, quite high. Ben rolls in. Peter. Uh-oh. The former tag team champions going at it now. Suplex from Ben, and Mikey connecting with a neck breaker, and Peter immediately double axe handle to the face of Mikey Johnson. Then now big right hand to his friend and business partner. Big splash. Are they business partners? I don't know. It's a different guy. I know I'm business partners with Peter. I don't know if that Ben Potter is business partners with that Peter. I don't know. We'll just have to ask. Different guy is the point. Only a 1 count, Ben powers out. Mikey and Ben, and here comes Pippa. A run-in by Pippa the Cat. Oh, and there's a thing I always forget, is that in a triple threat, there's no disqualification. And so, we have... Yeah. Okay. And so weapons are allowed. Peter Austin brought a chair in and I got distracted by the cat. Mikey Johnson, springboard. Oh my goodness me, springboard poison Rana. And I know I've called for it a few times tonight, but with Pippa, don't go back there, that's where the camera is. Scares the crap out of me, off she goes. We might need medical to come and check on Mikey Johnson, or Peter Austin, sorry, because that's a horrible landing. But as I said that, he's absolutely zooming his way around the ring. So it's probably okay. Mikey lifts Peter up to his feet. Roll through. Oh, and then the kick finds its mark, and then Ben does a weird little leap, and Mikey Johnson steps through, looking for the sharpshooter. Oh no, what are we going for here? A surfboard stretch? Oh, and then just slamming the face of Ben into the canvas. That was Mikey Johnson's signature. Into the cover goes Mikey. Is this going to do it? Peter is there. And Peter breaks it up. Michael Johnson, counter. Oh no, but Peter manages to catch him. Whatever wild attempt Mikey was going for there at offense, Peter managed to escape. And Peter, God, I thought he was just going to snap his neck then. That really did. Oh, and the running knee. Well, it might have been a running elbow, but Ben Potter's busted open the Vidiots champion. Caught a horrific blow there. Oh, neck breaker over the top rope from Michael Johnson. Ben manages to get in there. And sidewalk slam, almost an air raid crash, and Peter Austin doing a flip in midair. And Ben, shoulder tackle, takes down Peter. And now he turns his attention to Mikey, chops and strikes, and he catches a leg and a back elbow straight to the face. And Pippa is sat on my lap. He's got a baseball bat. I don't know who brought that in, but he cracks it over the skull of Peter Austin and now goes to work on Mikey, who manages to escape it. And Michael Johnson with the neck breaker to Ben Potter, and Peter's brought a second chair in just as Mikey looks to escape. Silent Cobb, thank you. Thank you very much for the bits. This arena is the hard work of Bad Joke Billy, who's designed so many wonderful characters that we've enjoyed, including Peter Austin and Ben Potter right there in that ring. So all credit to him. Thank you very much for the bits there, Silent Cobb. DDT from Mikey Johnson into the cover goes Mikey. Ben comes to just in time to break it up. And Mikey gets Ben down to the canvas, and oh no, what's he looking to do here? Wrenching on the arm sockets, and all Peter can do is watch for some reason. Doesn't break it up. Mikey kick to the midsection of Peter. Peter sent into the ropes. Drop kick, single leg lariat rather, from Mikey, and Mikey now into the cover. Ben's taking way too long. He doesn't realise that Peter's down, but Peter manages to kick out. Ben taking a moment to taunt on the outside, and that was foolish, quite frankly. That could have been it right there. Mikey ducks out the way of Ben. Mikey doing really, really well here. And Michael Johnson, wow. Down goes Peter once more. Can Ben get there in time? Peter powers out again. Michael Johnson to the middle rope. He catches Ben in the shin and then immediately magnetizes to Ben. Grabs a hold. Ben up to the top rope. Counter from Ben. Ben. Mikey up on his shoulder. Face first goes Mikey on the turnbuckle, and then he takes down Peter. And down come those right hands, the heavy artillery of Ben Potter. Different guy. Ben, springboard, leg drop, finds nobody. Just lands on his bum, square in the centre of the ring. Peter kicks Michael Johnson in the face, nearly kicks him right out of the ring. Peter Austin has a signature. Michael Johnson has a signature and a finisher. And Ben closing in on a signature. Michael with the counter. Peter looking a bit perturbed. Mikey drop toe hold into a submission. Ben locked in a submission, and Peter immediately will break that up. Probably sensed the danger. Ben could easily tap out here, and tap out is another way that this match could end. The championship would change hands. Mikey is doing so well. He's in full control at the moment. Peter is reinserting himself into this match. Boot to the midsection, spins him around face first. Down goes Mikey, and Ben flying clothesline. And sometimes it's all about timing. Ben now with a signature. Shoulder tackle, Mikey down. Gesturing for it, but Peter's there. He's going to cut him off, gets behind, picks him up. Back suplex from Peter Austin. Holds on. Peter, a German suplex this time. Holds on. He's still not done. Spins him around. Suplex. Very impressive. All of the suplexes from Peter Austin. Ben is stunned. And Mikey into the cover. Peter's rolled to the outside. Is this going to be it? No one's there to break it up. Oh, kick out at 2.99. We had a pit down, by the way. I should have mentioned that, but now she's gone. Mikey back suplex to Ben. Peter Austin waiting. Mikey disarms Peter. Slams him face first. Ben desperately pulling himself up. Mikey watching. Oh, Meteora from Michael Johnson. Into the cover goes Mikey. Ben watching on. He is able to get there in time. And look at this from Ben. Air raid crash. Mikey goes down. Ben has a finisher. And with Mikey down, down goes Peter. If he could hit that on Mikey now, he would retain. But Mikey able to get in there first. Round goes Mikey, DDT, tilt-a-whirl DDT to the Vidiots champion. And steps through. We saw him do this to Ben earlier in the match. He's going to pull back on these arms of Peter and then stamp his face into the canvas. Peter Austin might be out here. And Ben Potter is stirring, but can he get there in time? Referee slides in. Oh, and Ben does get there. And that is broken up by Ben Potter. Both of these guys trying to grab each other, but Peter Austin's prone body in the way made it a bit confusing. It is Ben who's able to do it, though. And Ben lifts Mikey back up. Peter getting back to his feet, though. It's a difficult landscape to navigate a triple threat. You have to keep your head on a swivel. It's a very interesting castle. Peter hits that's a very interesting castle. And I believe we might be about to crown a new Vidiots champion. Peter Austin has defeated Ben Potter, different guy, and Michael Johnson to become a two-time Vidiots champion. And it was once again all about timing. Ben took care of Mikey, and then Peter Austin struck with that's a very interesting castle. And he levels the record set by Ben. He is now a two-time Vidiots champion. He's done it. He holds that belt for a second time. It's time for the Lick It Wireless match. It was. The Spyro must have tipped him over the edge there into victorious land. Now, the Mod Squad are in action. I'd say a variety of matches. Some sneak attacks, I believe, have happened. Partly to blame for why both Trailing Badger and Mr. Black, whenever they would wrestle, would have full red bodies. We fixed that now. But this feud has been simmering for a few weeks. And tonight, Team Lick It, that being Connor and Lieutenant Hank Anderson, finally get their shot at the BENXT Tag Team Championships. They have not, as far as I am aware, held gold before on BENXT or indeed any other show, at least as a tag team. Hank Anderson is a former two-time Little Kong Strong champion. I believe he was one of the first to do so, perhaps one of the first to actually successfully defend the Little Kong Strong championship. But certainly they have not held tag gold together, and that could change tonight. The Mod Squad in for a real test here at Backslap. And I can't remember what show they're on. It's BENXT. That'll be it. Let's go to the BENXT folder of music. Predictions now live. Get those bucks spent, my dudes. Because it's tag team title time. Has Lord Botovich's ice cream had enough time to settle in his stomach before he wrestles? I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
They're already starting to boo and they're not even out yet. And here's something I have fixed. The patch notes came through a treat. It does now work. We can have these guys make their tag team champion entrance the correct way, with the correct motion. Boo! Trailing Badger, Mr. Black, 3-time BENXT tag team champions. This is their 3rd time with the gold. They, of course, would need to lose it to win it a 4th time, but they are already, by far, the most decorated tag team in BENXT show history. Nobody has won the BENXT tag team titles as many times as the Mod Squad. I've just returned from the medical facility to bandage the wound from Hell in Excel. Congratulations, Matthew Moraes-Matix, for your big win. We were so happy to see it. Well deserved. That Thomas Campbell never saw it coming. And here come Team Lickit.
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit experience.
Imagine this entrance, but with gold. Connor and Hank Anderson finally get their shot. God, look how crunchy that pretty deadly entrance video is up close. Goodness gracious. Perfect angle elbow now has 100% success rate. That is a big number. No one can deny it. Let's get this show on the road. Those beautiful BENXT Tag Team Championships up for grabs here tonight for the first time in Season 2.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 500 pounds, Connor!
The biggest number. Numbers do not exceed 100. It's true. That is a fact.
Bring it!
No, lick it. Team Lick It. Would you like me to look at you, Tony? Oh,
Their opponents.
kind of lingering shot.
Combined weight of 446 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team
What?
Champions,
That's not right.
Mr. Black.
That goes on the patch notes.
Prowling Bad Kurtz, the B-Team.
No noise at all for them. No noise for the Mod Squad. That's worse than being booed. Oh no. Anyway, there are the gold championships, those big lovely belts. And it looks like Mr. Black is going to be starting things here. I think the management for the opportunity on the grand stage of Backslap Matix always wins when it counts. You're very welcome. And that bribe was much appreciated. And we're underway. Connor starting things for Team Lickit. Mr. Black starting things for the Mod Squad. Championships on the line. The record-setting reign of the Mod Squad. Primed to be broken here tonight. And Connor ducks behind Mr. Black. Full view of 2 arses there. Premium shot. Connor deals some damage. Tags out. We're early on in this tag match. That's okay. Take your time. Oh, and Hank Anderson took just too long getting over to Mr. Black, who lashed out with a sort of shoulder tackle. Tag made. In comes Trailing Badger. And we're going to see some of the tag team offense here from these pair. This pair of multi-time tag champions, although it's not paid off as... Oh. And there we go. Trailing Badger manages to escape. Trailing Badger, of course, has won some energy drink championships in his time. I believe he's a former Aldi Red Thunder champion. And at the moment, it's the heavy hitter of Team Lickit and indeed the Lidl Kong Strong division, taking it to Trailing Badger into the cover. Only a count of 1. Now, of course, when one of these two has their tag team partner come in to help them out, break up a pin, etc., Their tag team partner will not be allowed re-entry into the match to help them out further until a tag is made. As is the rules of tag team competition, tag made, in comes Connor, Trowling Badger dives, and in comes Mr. Black. And we're starting things off at this juncture of the match with the two who started off the match. First time he cheated to win, that's true. Trowling Badger, of course, won the Aldi Red Thunder champion by eliminating one of the members of Road Rage by eliminating her through the middle rope instead of over the top rope. That is not how it works in a Battle Royal. Some might say it's a bug. Some might say that the cars that we have on the roster are too small. But regardless, was not thrown over the top rope. Back to the action. And Connor choking the life out of... Oh, Mr. Black, and a backbreaker as well. Oh my goodness me, just manhandling Mr. Black, throwing him all over the place. Count of 4 now. Pretty sure the referee declared that win as legitimate. I saw what I saw. Count of 6, Connor does one last bit of damage. Sending Mr. Black into the... Oh no, count of 8. Is Mr. Black going to get back in time? Oh, and Connor's not done. Count of 9, Mr. Black back into the... Oh, no. Mr. Black there just in time to save his partner, but now Trowling Badger in the way. And Trowling Badger, actually, that does count as him having entered the ring. So he is now barred from entering the ring. You can see that red cross above his HUD. Barred from entering the ring until a tag is made. This could prove a little disastrous. It's not probably what the Mod Squad were game planning before this match in presumably catering. It's a great place to be, I hear. Fantastic stuff happening there. I have a match against a cat for a physical championship this very Saturday, so I will add it to my inevitable collection. Best of luck! Best of luck in your match against a cat this Saturday. You'll have to let us know how it goes. We hope you do a big win and capture that championship. Cat doesn't stand a chance. Cats can't count. And I hate to pile on the doom and gloom here for the Mod Squad, but Team Lickett are looking in fine health, and the champions not quite so much. Although, having said that, Exploder Suplex, it's the curse of me criticising once again. Exploder Suplex from Trowling Badger, and Hank Anderson is taken down. Mr. Black by a sizable distance, the most damaged member of this match, and Hank Anderson is actually getting there, courtesy of the hard work of Trowling Badger. Criticise more, Ben, quickly. And there's no way Trowling Badger can counter this. Oh, no, it didn't work, sorry. Tag made, Connor legal. A little bit of tag team offense en route here. Double back elbow. And Hank Anderson will now exit the ring. And it's Connor's turn to have a play with Trowling Badger, who surely won't land a punch here. Oh, no, there he goes. It works sometimes. Oh, wrenching on the fingies of Connor. And a drop kick drops the challenger. It's so funny because both these teams are heels, and so every time either one of them does a move, there's just a chorus of boos. Everyone hated that. Forearm to the spine. Trowling Badger, another. Spins him round. Sends him over the top rope. Has a little cuddle with Mr. Black, who gladly sweeps him off the apron. And now the Mod Squad can actually work together on the outside, although Trowling Badger did just punch Mr. Black in the face. Oh! That package DDT on the outside looked absolutely brutal. Count of 3. Trowling Badger. Airplane spin. Can Connor get dizzy? He is an android, I'm not sure. 5 count. You can't go the other way. You can't. You've not got enough time. 6 count. He's going again. Oh no, it's going to end in count out. 7. And then he dumps him down. Count of 8. Oh God, it's going to end in a count out. Or was this the Mod Squad's? This was the Mod Squad's plan the whole time. This was their plan. The entire time. Oh, he broke the count. I don't know why he ran all the way across the ring to get back out of the ring again, but Trowling Badger did break the count. And the count has reset now at the very last second. And Connor's decided, you know what, fuck this. I'm just going to throw him across the ring. Right. The match continues, even though it really looked like it wouldn't. Small package. Referee right there, and Mr. Black gets in to break it up. And Connor decides, you know what, Mr. Black, I'm not done with you still. He has him in a torture. Oh my God, he's not meant to bend that way. That's horrible. Is Connor also a bending unit? Oh, and Trailing Badger flies in with the Badger elbow into the cover. And this time Hank Anderson's going to have to break it up. So both Mr. Black and Lieutenant Hank Anderson are barred from entering the ring now. It is just Mr. Black. It is just Trailing Badger. It is just Connor until a tag is made. And, well, that's reset now on the Team Lickett side of things, but it's still in effect on the Mod Squad side. And Hank Anderson, I can't help but notice, does have a signature. And he does not. Oh! I was going to say he does not want to hit that, and Trailing Badger was able to counter. Hank Anderson effectively disarmed there of his signature. And maybe we're going to see this much-needed tag. We are. Banned from entry to the ring, reset. Elbow drop to the back of Hank Anderson. And at his advanced age in life, I would venture that having an elbow dropped on your spine will probably make it very difficult to move around. Get up in the morning. Certainly wrestle, I would say. Big spine buster from Mr. Black. That was Mr. Black's signature maneuver delivered on the outside. Mr. Black needs to get him in the ring now and pin him. And we've seen this played out before into the cover. So then Connor will come in. He'll break it up. But Connor now has to leave. He can't come back in. And, oh no, the referee's down. I was going to say, if Mr. Black hits his finisher, it's done. Connor can't come in and break it up. Could we be about to see a tag team finisher? No! Counter from Hank Anderson. Mr. Black was going for a tag team finisher, but it was countered by Hank, and now Mr. Black is back to square zero. He has lost that finisher, and Hank owns it. Tag made. Referee still down. This is all falling apart here. A very mucky end of this match, but we're still going. Referee did notice that the tag was made, which is good. So Trailing Badger is legal. And now tag made. Uh-oh. We could be about to see a tag team finisher on this side, though. Oh, God. Wheelbarrow DDT and then into a... Just sending him across the ring. And Trailing Badger stood straight back up. How on earth has he done that? And Connor misses wildly with that spear. Trailing Badger very lucky to escape that. Uh-oh. Massive sit-out chokeslam into the cover. Mr. Black decides he needs to break this up. But now the tables have turned. Connor has a finisher. Mr. Black is not allowed in this ring. And he's trying to garrote the life out of Trailing Badger. Is Trailing Badger going to tap out? Mr. Black can do nothing but watch on. All he can do is watch his tag team partner get the life choked out of him. Team Lickett have done it. Team Lickett have captured their first tag team championships, and the Mod Squad have been dethroned at Backslap.
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit Experience.
It is all about that opportunity. Hitting that big move that requires the other tag team partner to come in and break it up, and then hitting an even bigger move. And unfortunately for the Mod Squad, it wasn't their night. Mr. Black powerless, just watching on as Trailing Badger had his head ripped from his shoulders by an android. And we have new tag team champions, and the audience, even though it looks like they're clapping, are booing quite heavily. Bad luck. I'm really sorry about that. Mod Squad, you did very well. But Fanny's back, yes! It's time for Fanny Wanks 2. I will be speaking to management about this. The mods weren't the heels. Everyone was a heel in that match. I forgot. Team Lickett are also baddies. So everyone was booed. The mods are never the heels. Never! Never. Right. Fanny Wanks 2. The Titanic rematch. Wanks came out on top just a couple of days ago on Pip Down, and now we have a rematch inside Underground. This will be knockout or submission only. No pinfall. There will be some random people stood around the ring. Why they haven't made it so that you can choose who is stood around the ring, especially if you're doing universe mode and you have your roster ready to go, is beyond me. So it's going to be a load of complete randoms that are there. Regardless, it is indeed time for the commentary that will probably get this VOD demonetized because it is of an adult nature. I would argue that context is key, but I would be arguing with a robot and I would lose. Let's get going. Enough fanning about. Let's get wanking. Nope. Strike that. That didn't happen. Wanks fears Fanny. Or at the very least, that's what Miley Fanny Fan has been saying on social media these past few days. That's right, I'm inventing social media posts now. Fanny could not get the job done on Pit Down, but it's due to her outbursts, quite out of character for her, on fictitious social media, that we get this rematch tonight. Inside an underground match. 10 seconds left. Get those BENXT bucks wagered, my dudes. That was a bit close to Mona. Our outside fighters don't seem to have bothered changing out of their casual clothes. This is part of my issue. These are just guys. Why can't we have, you know, Lord Brotovich and Billy Ray Walrus and Paul Schnauzer? Who are these people? Who are they? They don't even do anything. Sometimes they hit the canvas, but that's it. Rubbish. Let's get going. And now to explain the very complicated rules, here's Mike Rome. Nope. Here's Mike Rome. Here's Mike Rome. Here's Mike Rome.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I think you mean from our hearts. There they go. I could do that. Put wrestlers out there. Miss Wang S. We're going again. Here we are. Underground match, one-on-one. Fanny Wanks 2. Ooh, misses with the double knees here. So the goal is to lower the bar that's here, the green bar. It'll then get to a red bar. When you lower the red bar all the way to the bottom, they will enter what is called danger. The danger zone. And if the other person hits a big move, either a signature or a finisher while they are in the danger zone, they will be knocked out and lose the match. What a faff. They pulled down the ropes for this match just to put them back up right after this match. I know we should have started with this, or maybe had it as the main event. But there we go. Wanks has Fanny in a headlock. Fanny, though, powering out. Fanny, big uppercut. Big strike. Snapmare takes down Wanks and, oh, misses with that dropkick. And now Wanks back in control of Fanny. And whoa, Fanny sent flying into the nondescript sort of ghost-like beings at ringside. Oh, and the kendo stick crashing into the knee of Fanny. Oh, and across the forehead of Fanny as well. And again, oh, this is an absolute brutalizing of Fanny here. Arm and hand goes into that kendo stick. Wanks rolls her over. Oh, knee strike to the jaw of Fanny from Wanks. Fanny. Oh, able to counter that. Big clothesline. I'm not sure what Wanks was going for, but Fanny needs to be very careful here. Look at her health. It's incredibly low. And Wanks has a signature. Doesn't have a finisher yet, but she's getting there. Fanny's getting close to a signature as well, but this is really the opportunity for Fanny to deal some damage to Wanks and try and level the playing field in terms of that health bar. Oh, and a big right hand from I'm not sure who got busted open there, actually. It might have been... Was it WENXT? I think Fanny got the counter, but... Maybe not. Maybe it is... I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out, I'm sure, soon enough. Oh, it appears to be Fanny. Oh, and look at that from WENXT. Taking down Fanny. And Fanny able to escape. Miley does have a signature, and that was it. What do we call that? The Fanny Slam DDT. And Fanny, if she hits her finisher, she's going to find Mona WENXT is in a spot of bother, but WENXT able to counter, and WENXT steps through. WENXT stamps on the midsection of Fanny, and now WENXT looking to hit her significant power. There it is, the WENXT Slam. And you can see now that Fanny is in danger, and if WENXT can hit this signature, then Fanny is done for. Oh no, Fanny able to escape actually. I'm not really sure what happened there, but Fanny stood up. She got a bit of her health back, and she has a finisher too. Into the ring. The action finally returning. Fanny has a finisher. WENXT has a signature. Fanny might be looking to grab herself a weapon here, and she's got herself a kendo stick. She's having a bit of difficulty getting back into the ring though. This could be disastrous tactically, because she'll be able to get back in there just in time for WENXT to hit her. And there we go, exactly as I suspected. That is unfortunate. That is the physics messing up here. And WENXT wrenching on the arm sockets of Fanny once more. Fanny able to escape. And Fanny countered. Fanny was going for a finisher, and WENXT was able to counter that. It's not looking good for Fanny, who is in the danger zone again. But Fanny able to grab a hold of WENXT before she got hold of her. Now, Fanny gets WENXT back to her feet. Well, counter, and there goes Fanny off into the distance as the nondescript ghosts watch on, some of them not even looking in the direction of where the wrestlers are, just staring vacantly into the sky. Several of them, in fact, perhaps. A pigeon has arrived in the arena, and this might be it. That is all it took. Mona and everyone immediately just starts filing out. As soon as that bell rang, like, okay, right, backstage again, back to catering. Unfortunately for Fanny, it seems WENXT really has her number. I think the kendo stick got caught under the ring. That might be it. If Fanny was able to get back into the ring, it all would have been different here. But unfortunately for Fanny, while she did earn herself a couple of finishes, WENXT just kept countering them. And most of this match actually just took place at ringside, which is a bit weird, but there we go. And that was enough. Referee waves it off. And WENXT goes 2-0 up on Fanny. Big win for WENXT here tonight at Backslap. Congratulations. We are flying through this pay-per-view at a rate of knots, aren't we? We might get through the entire thing tonight. I might have to rename it. You'll have to bear with me. I might have to rename it BENXT Backslap and change the thumbnail. And next week, we'll go with the Shauna thumbnail and the Shauna title. So if you see it again next week, don't be confused. I'm just shuffling things around. Maybe. I wasn't expecting to get through the whole thing tonight, but we may well do it. We may as well try. This match could take a while, but up next, Lord Brotovich. I hope that ice cream has digested, my friend, because you've got some delicious cake coming your way. Two of our mods lost their championships tonight. Will it be the same story for Lord Brotovich? A reminder, a tale of how we got here. Nathan Cake versus Lord Brotovich, non-title match. Nathan Cake and Lord Brotovich put on one hell of a performance, both of them. And Lord Brotovich managed to secure the pinfall victory over Nathan Cake, but Nathan Cake fully had grasped onto the bottom rope during the count, which would normally constitute a rope break, quite clearly. Didn't count. And since then, these two have been battling back and forth for weeks, and it culminates in this. The leader of Brot Means Bread, Lord Brotovich, with German Cheggers in his corner, defending his championship against Nathan Cake. Here we go. See you later, Liam. Take care of yourself.
And is for the Pure Stampede National Championship.
He's got that Tony DeBungalow. Titantron. No, he hasn't. He's got that cool Brock Means Bread Titantron, and here he comes. Best friend, German Cheggers backing him up. He's not lacking for confidence, is Lord Brotovich here tonight. He certainly looks like he's ready. And we'll see how his demeanour changes when he sees the Cake do his war march into the ring. I dislike the Mod Squad very much. You have to imagine that he was secretly thrilled, or perhaps not so secretly thrilled, to see his former compatriots of the Mod Squad dethroned earlier on. Perhaps that fills him with the confidence he needs to go out and successfully defend his championship tonight. Look out for the fire, chaps. Bloody hell, that was close, wasn't it? Let's get going. Nathan. 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 He's rocking. He's ready. He's Cake. And he's also called Nathan. Nathan Cake making his way in to the arena for war tonight. Battling for his first singles championship that isn't an energy drink. Can he do it? Can he win the big one? Our perfect round boy. The Pyro says yes. Does Cake fly? We've often asked it. We've had it teased on a couple of occasions, but tonight, perhaps Cake will not only fly, but it will soar. Soar to new heights as Nathan Cake could bring the PlayStation Nation Championship gold home.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 319 pounds, Nathan Cake. And his opponent from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Pure Stampede National Champion, Lord
the leader of Brock Means Bread, and first ever, and therefore only, PlayStation Nation Champion. And that is what they're fighting for. Lord Brotovich. And then bring up Nathan Cake. So ready. Ready for this. Alan, see you soon. Hope work goes okay for you. Oh, Nathan Cake drops Lord Brotovich immediately. And drops a knee across the forearm as well. That Cake is gonna get baked. We'll see. He's doing a pretty good job, and that Cake is flying already. Early pin attempt here from Nathan Cake. Oh, not quite. Champion kicks out. 2.5, very close. Pippa has joined me to watch the action from a safe distance. A distance where she can look at me, but I can't reach her, which is probably what she would prefer. Nathan Cake beckons for Lord Brotovich to get to his feet, and for some reason he obliges. Nathan, springboard crossbody, the Cake flies again, and seemingly this is the strategy here tonight. Lord Brotovich can't get a victory if the Nathan, is just flying around the ring. And he hasn't stopped, he backs the champion up into the corner, and a slap too. And Lord Brotovich, here we go, I'm going to say it, has not really done a single thing yet. Yeah, it happens every single time. Lord Brotovich with the counter, and now Lord Brotovich, the champion, the wily veteran, the master of the mid-card, starts to go to work on Nathan Cake, but he walks straight into that super kick. Lord Brotovich back up to his feet, and Nathan Cake slaps him back down. It's the ice cream. The ice cream failed me in a frog splash from the middle rope. Nathan Cake flies again. Nathan Cake on fire. This could be a very quick match indeed if the current trajectory stays true. Off the ropes, Nathan Cake rolling neck snap. He's going to be sick. He's going to be sick. Lord Brotovich is going to be sick. He's had too much ice cream. He shouldn't have done it. He knows he shouldn't have, but god damn, it's so delicious. Big right hand counter. Lord Brotovich climbs back into the ring, ducks out of the way of Nathan Cake, manages to grab him from behind. Somehow. Flippin' heck! Matthew Nelson, thank you so much. That's really generous. Donates to WWF. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Matthew. That's really kind. That is going to buy so many pandas, I assume. That's what WWF does, right? No, that's really, really generous. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nathan Cake. Oh, no, he might be about to snap the modding arm. No! Oh, God, the moderating arm of Lord Brotovich has just been snapped all the way back into the cover. He goes again. The referee is right there. Oh, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, and hang on a second. Who could this be now? It's the Winkler coming out to provide a distraction for his boss, Lord Brotovich. And Nathan Cake has no idea that, oh no, the crucifix pin attempt. Referee is there. Oh, and Nathan Cake kicks out at 1. Lord Brotovich has managed to grab himself a finisher, though, in all the chaos. Boot to the midsection. Referee not looking. Package driver. Oh my God. Into the cover. Not like this. Not like this. Please. Nathan Cake survives. Nathan Cake survives, but Nathan Cake has lost his finisher. I don't know when that happened. Oh, but he's stolen it back from Lord Brotovich. Looks like Lord Brotovich went for a second finisher and Nathan Cake was able to counter that, so that momentum has swung back. And now these two slapping the piss out of one another. Big right hand from Nathan Cake. Referee has rightfully ejected the Winkler from this match. German Cheggers remains on the outside. Big open palm strike from the champion. Knife edge chop from both men. Back and forth. Oh, and a right hand. I don't know what this is going to... Here we go. It's all breaking down now. I don't know who's coming out on top of this one. They are just punching. Oh, and it's Nathan Cake who comes out on top. And Nathan Cake has a signature and a finisher. Pump handle driver into the cover. Referee is there. Is it cake time? Is it cake time? No, it's not. It isn't cake time. I regret to inform you that it is not cake time. Lord Brotovich escapes from the package driver. And a counter now from Lord Brotovich. He gets back in, but Nathan on the attack. Nathan Cake has 2 finishers stored. Oh, cuts him down. And Nathan, he flies. Oh, the cake driver. The cake destroyer, rather. The cake destroyer. Nathan Cake has won a championship. And he has defeated Lord Brotovich at Backslap to do so. The PlayStation Nation Championship has changed hands, and it's to Nathan Cake. Cake can fly. A spirited affair, either way. But unfortunately for Lord Brotovich, it was Nathan Cake's night, and it was basically one-way traffic. It might have been the ice cream. We may well have learned that cake is indeed better than bread. But Nathan Cake finally wins the big one, and he is your new PlayStation Nation champion.
Stampede National Champion Nathan Cake.
Nathan Cake finally wins gold, and he's bringing it home to Elena. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Big win for Nathan. Horrible night for the mods. Rematch clause. Listen, Digest your ice cream first, and then let's talk about your claws. Oh, man. My guys, I think I'm going to be a rotter. I'm going to be a real bloody rotter, and I think I'm going to pull the rug from right out under you. I know we have one match left. I know we do. But I think this one could go on for a little while, so I believe I don't want to enjoy all of BENXT Backlash in one night. I think maybe we call it there for now, and we pick back up next week. Next Wednesday, we will conclude with the main event, where the Tag Team Championships will be on the line. The all-conquering P-Volution defending against Santino Morel. I know, I'm sorry. But it's warm, we're all sleepy, and hopefully I'll be able to hang out with a few of you tomorrow morning at 11 when I open some card packs. So we will do that. How does that sound? I hope that sounds good. I've had a fantastic time. If I don't see you tomorrow morning, I've had a lovely time hanging out with all of you this week, so thank you so much. And if it is still hot where you are, stay hydrated, be safe, please. And have just a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you sleep well if it is bedtime where you are. And I will hopefully see you in the morning. Yeah, that feels right. Excellent. We're going to raid Buddy Games now. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the morning. Cheers, mods. Cheers, everybody. Good night. Good night from Backslap. That's what it's called. Yeah, okay. Bye.